episode 196. I had to think about the number there of the On the Runs podcast. We are live from the Manchester City Marathon, and my kick-ass rockstar co-host is not here, so I got another kick-ass rockstar co-host, Pterodactyl. What's up?
Hey guys! Fresh off the 13.1. My legs are a little tight, but my voice is fresh.
Yes, that's what we need. We need because you can sit down this whole time. How was it? How was the course? You did the half with Jen.
Yeah, so I've run the relay, I think 5 times. I've never run this half marathon, so it was my first time. The hills were brutal, not gonna lie. 850 feet of elevation over 13.1 miles. But I crushed it. I'm super happy with how I did.
Did you run with Jen, or did you run did you crush her?
No, we ran the whole thing together. That's the best part about Jen and I.
You two run together all the time.
Yeah, we literally run the same paces, and if we want to go fast, we can go fast, and we're the same.
So you work
pace.
off each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
we
not
were pushing each other.
You push. No one's holding anyone back. You're pushing.
There's definitely been times where I'm like, Jen, go. I am not feeling it today. Just go. And she has left me.
Right.
But today was the day that we were both feeling it, and we ran the whole thing together.
And you've only done the relay before, so did you ever run any sections of the course that you're in today in the relay?
I've only done the first 4. I think it's 5 miles, maybe. I haven't run the rest of it. It's always either the first leg or the last leg.
That's right, because you're doing like a 4-person relay.
Yeah.
All right. And was it hilly?
Oh my God, it was brutal.
It was brutal?
Yeah, especially mile, is it 11? Because you go to Hillside Elementary all the way up Derryfield Park.
Yes.
And then you cross the street and you go up the road.
That's Highland.
Oh,
and then you
brutal.
go down
But then
Highland.
the last mile is all downhill.
Oh, yeah. But when you go down Highland and you take a right on Hanover.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's such a steep part of Highland, and you're like, how am I going to make the turn?
Yeah.
Right.
Mile 13 was an 8:53, I think. And I was like, woohoo, let's go.
Feeling it. How'd Jen do?
Awesome. So I got to give Jen major props. She got COVID a week ago.
Okay.
So she was down and out, like literally in bed for 3 days, felt terrible, major sinus issues, lungs. She had to test on Thursday because she works at the Elliott. Had a positive, negative COVID test. Had to go back to work Friday. She ran the Spartan race yesterday, and then it runs 13.1 today. And she's a mom of 3.
Not a big deal. Those tests are funny when they come in positive or negative. You're like, wait, is positive good? No, it's bad.
Yeah.
Is negative good? Oh no, negative's good.
Right.
It's messed up sometimes. Yeah. So this is going to be so much fun. I've already talked to a few people when you were running. I talked to the men's winner. I talked to Michael. We're going to try to get Michael back because you just got here. We're going to hear his little story about the Poncho.
The Poncho,
The Poncho. And then we're going to hopefully get the women's winner on soon and a few others. I saw Sammy Sulia. I just saw Laura walking around. We have a lot of amazing people here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So live from the Manchester City Marathon, Pterodactyl and me, this is going to be a lot of fun. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Matt Barron. See, I'm so bad with names. You're going to learn a lot about me. Like, those M's get confusing, but you just won the half marathon in the Manchester Marathon half marathon 5K relay. How you feeling? I just heard you talking to Andy over there. You said like he got you right as you finished.
Yeah,
You've had
I got a couple of swigs of water, and then I was pulled over.
Where are you from, by the way? Are you a local? You a New England guy? Or
I'm living in Somerville right now. Been Somerville, Cambridge for about 10, 11 years.
Amazing. So I heard we're New Hampshire based, but I'm a big Boston guy, and I love the whole Somerville area and all that. So I heard Andy talking to you, and he asked you, why do you pick this race? It's your first Manchester event, like Manchester half marathon. What was the reason? One thing I heard you was it worked in your training, but also the weather was ideal. So when did you decide to come here?
When did I decide to come here? I decided to come here. I signed up probably just about a month ago, maybe a month and a half, so 6 weeks or so.
So you looked at that 30-day forecast.
I looked at that forecast, yeah.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I'm 34 years old. Like I said, I've been in Boston area for about 10, 11 years. And I'm actually mostly a track guy. So usually 5K, 10K on the roads is about where I top out.
Yeah.
This is actually my second half marathon that I've ever done. Yep. Yeah, I've been lucky. You know, the 2 half marathons that I did, actually, I took home the W in both of them.
Oh, you're undefeated.
Yeah.
Perfect 100% winning percentage.
I should quit while I'm ahead.
Not only did you win this one, like you had a sizable lead. Like, were you running with anyone at any point? This is also a very, very hilly half marathon.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was pretty much in no man's land the entire time. There was a guy who was clearly running the marathon. He had a white bib on, and he was just kind of gone. Like, I saw him in the lead bike for maybe the first 5.5, 6 miles, and then I never saw him again. He was way out there, and I was all alone.
All alone. Does that mess with your head, or do you like that? Do you like running? You do track, so a lot of the track, you're always around people. Like, Is this something you're not used to?
I mean, so like the long kind of steady efforts, you know, my long training runs, I'm running them alone. Like, so I think I'm kind of used to like grinding by myself.
Right.
But yeah, you know, when you're really trying to spin the wheels and you're really trying to go fast, it's nice to have like bodies around you.
Yeah.
Because you can like make moves and respond to moves. But these long grinds, I mean, I think I'm used to training alone. And so, you know, being able to run it alone, it's like, it's not great because you don't have a training partner. You don't have like someone to kind of key off of.
Right.
But I'm used to it.
Yeah. You have a coach, I'm sure.
I have a coach, yep.
Do you have a new coach now that you're doing longer distance, or is your same coach from track and everything coaching you this?
Same coach, and actually, as I was telling Andy over there, I'm getting ready for indoor track season. So this was just, this is a long, steady grind effort to kind of keep the endurance up and get ready for indoor track.
Do you got goals outside of indoor track season, like to do these longer events, endurance races, as we'll call, like half marathon? Is that even endurance for you? How long? Was this like an hour 20?
Yeah, something. So this is an hour 74, I think is what they said,
okay.
Coming across the line. Funny you call it an endurance event. My wife runs ultra marathons.
Not a big deal.
So yeah, actually she was she was like warming up with me, walking around with me from the car, and she goes like, "Oh, you should have told me that you were like when you decided on running this half, because I would have signed up." And I was like, "Why?" She goes like, "Oh, just jump into a half marathon. It's fine."
Yeah.
And it's like, Lisa, you run
like
100 milers. Like what is this?
It's like a 5K for her.
Yeah.
You know, my co-host, who's not here right now, she's running the BAA half marathon.
Yeah.
That's like her 5K because she does 100 milers too.
Yeah.
She finishes like she's done now in the last. It's funny, she always finished in the golden hour until this year.
Okay.
Now she's finishing with hours to spare. Now she has like 6 or 7 buckles under her belt.
Yep.
It's a pretty wild sport to see them doing hundreds when you and I are out here doing halves or fulls.
Yeah.
You know, or track for you. Like, do you train with her? Is it different? Because her training's 100 milers and you're doing a lot of track, do you not get to train with her, or do you guys get to bounce off of her there?
I mean, we'll run together. We have 2 dogs who are really good running dogs, and so we'll take them running in like the trails and stuff, even up in the whites. And so we'll get to do like kind of weekends together, take the dogs out. But no, like twice a week I'm on the track, you know, kind of grinding the oval, and you know she's really supportive. She comes, cheers me on, but then you know I'm there to freeze and shiver in the car waiting for her to come into an aid station.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a give and take.
Let's talk a little bit about track. It's not an area I'm familiar with. I ran high school, middle school track, right? But you know, I'm just trying not to get lapped in the 1600, right? When everyone's coming down, I'm trying to start my 4th lap on time. What do you specialize in track?
I'm mostly a miler. But I run, you know, on the track I'll run 800 to 5K. Coach has me aiming for 3K indoors this year. But yeah, like I'm mid-distance.
You're also 34.
Yes.
Like, you're not a high school or college kid. Like, you must be doing this professionally on some type of a professional level, or do you have a normal 9 to 5 and you just run track for fun?
I have a normal 9 to 5 and I run track for fun. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is so awesome, because that's like the rest of us.
Exactly.
We have a normal 9 to 5. We do this for fun.
Yeah.
And we run for fun. So that's incredible. I want to tell you a quick story. One time I was leading a 5K, very small 5K, right? Yep. And I could imagine you being in the same scenario in track. So I was running in a pack of like 5, and I was the first one the entire time. I felt like I started pacing this race, and I was like, if I'm going to win, I got second, by the way, I got to slow the pace down to save some energy. So when you're doing track, if you're in the front or if you're in the back, what's your strategy? If you're leading, are you trying to like control the pace? If you're in the back, are you trying to just work off the guy in front of you? What's your game plan?
So like in a mile, like there's just kind of, you don't have time to really try to control the race. It's really like you got to be on top of it the whole way.
Yeah.
But in like a 5K on the track, you can kind of like, oh, I'm gonna like take this lap. I'm gonna try to slow it down. I'm gonna take this lap and I'm gonna try to get in front of people. But no, like if you're out in front in a mile, it's like you better be really confident.
Right.
So if I'm in a mile, I actually like to hang out in like third, fifth. And just kind of think like, okay, can I pick off a guy this lap, or can I pick off a guy this 200? But no, like you have time in a 5K. You don't have time in a mile.
Coming off the final turn in a mile
Yeah.
or any track event, really.
Yeah.
Would you rather be in the lead or second?
I'd much rather be second.
Yeah.
Every miler trusts their kick. And so, you could talk to anybody who's a miler and be like, oh, yeah, I can kick somebody down in the last 150. But, I think I have a pretty good kick.
Right.
But, I've got guys in the last, 150 of an 800. So I'm pretty confident in myself, but I'm sure there's plenty of guys who have much better kicks than I do.
All right, so if you're leading now, if you're not in second place and you believe in your kick there, if you're leading, what are you doing? Are you peeking behind you? Are you just getting on the straightaway and just kicking straight and never going to go wide shoulders, arms, or anything? You must stay in your lane, I'm sure. You can't block.
Yeah, you can't block. I've been in the front, and like you just kind of swing out to like the lane line between 1 and 2. But no, it's not. I'm not trying to peek over my shoulder. I have a pretty good sense like of footsteps behind me, and so it's just like, eyes across the finish line.
Listening?
Yeah, like listening, and then it's just like eyes across the finish line and like get there as fast as you can.
Yeah. It's. I don't know if you can tell. I got the Earnhardt hat on.
Yeah,
Three's there somewhere. I'm a big racing guy, and they always ask that question. Coming off the final turn at Daytona or something, do you want to be first or second? And it's fun because first can block.
Yeah.
But you see these videos and races and stuff running where someone's blocking, you're just like, just go straight for it. So I like that. You do have strategy. You kind of hug that line and make him work a little bit. Yeah. Well, that's got to be so cool. Tell us what's next on the docket for you. We know you got indoor track, but do you have more of these races planned with you and your coach? Half marathons? Are you thinking marathon one day? What's the dream here for Matt?
No marathons are in my future.
No?
I can shake your hand right now and promise you that no marathons are in my future.
Well, I mean, if you get this pretty cool jacket when you do a marathon, right here.
Not interested.
Not interested in the jacket. No. Are you into like the medals or the memorabilia, the stuff you? What did you get for winning, by the way?
You get like this nice kind of plaque. You of course get the finisher medal.
Do you hang that in your house or somewhere? Do you have it on the wall in your podcast studio that you'll have one day? Not a big deal. I won the Manchester half marathon.
No, it's all in service. It's like a lot of folks will say like you just kind of stack bricks and then like you build it up that way. I love to like remember things, but it's not like, oh, I need all the memorabilia from it. It's just like it lives up here. Funny you say in your podcast studio, but when I was in college, I had a radio show.
No way!
Yeah.
What was it, a talk show?
It was a talk show. I did like technology news.
What's funny is sometimes people come over here and I'm like, that guy really knows how to talk into a microphone, and that's you right away. I was like, I don't even have to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, your experience, that's so cool. All right, I got 2 more questions. One, I'm going to ask you for a fun story. I'm going to let you think about that.
Okay.
But the second one I'll ask first is, how can people find you? Are you on social media? Do you produce content? Are you like in a running series for your track if they follow any indoor track series?
No, I really try to stay off social media.
Yeah.
I'm not a content creator in any shape or form. I like to keep as low a profile as possible. I'm sure if you tried hard enough, you could find me on Strava.
Yeah.
But I do not go on Strava. You said for a fun story.
So a little bit of what we are. We're the On the Runs podcast. Typically, there's a running poop emoji with our logo. Okay. So we love a story called a Code Brown. Now, Code Brown isn't like an actual Code Brown. It could be. So we had someone who did college track, and her shoe came flying off, and she had to make this decision. Like, what do I do? So she finished the race with one shoe.
Right.
Do you have any stories like that where something happens to you in any of your running career here, and it's like it could have messed with you, but you persevered, or maybe like something totally went wrong, and how did you overcome it?
The one thing I can like kind of jump to share, and it's not necessarily a Code Brown. It's not nothing crazy, but actually last fall. my wife kind of dragged me into a trail race. So it was a 17-mile trail race, and this is my second half marathon.
9 more miles, you got a marathon.
No. So like 17 miles is over my head.
Right.
And it was this nice loop course, so you always kind of came back to the same aid station in the start-finish area. And it was 3 laps, and the first lap I go out and I just kind of find myself out in front. It's like, okay, well, I won the first lap, in air quotes. Let's see if I can do it for the second lap. I am all alone the second lap. I'm like, okay, can we do the third lap? Third lap, and we get to kind of there's an aid station all the way out in the third lap. And I come through it, and I come back down, and I'm like, oh, I see a guy coming back up. And I'm like, that's not the guy who I saw behind me on the way up. So he's somewhere back there. So we're coming down, and there's these 2 hikers coming up, and they're clapping for me, and then the clapping doesn't stop as I get past them, and I'm like, oh no. So there's the guy who I didn't see at the top of the aid station. He's right there, and I think we're down to like the last 800 or so, and I can hear him, I can kind of see him out the back, and I'm wearing a running vest because it's a long trail race. I got water bottles. And so I'm like, I felt like I was in the last 100 meters of a mile, at the end of these 17 miles. And both water bottles, like I'm pumping because I'm trying to get to that line. Both water bottles just like fly out of this vest. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know the rules about like, can I let them fall on the ground? Is that littering?
Is this
Am
like
I going to
Mario
get
Kart where you're like
disqualified?
throwing a banana peel at?
Exactly. And so I'm holding on to both of them. They're like, they're like a third full, so they're flopping around.
Right.
And I'm like pumping as fast as I can, and these 2 like floppy water bottles in my hand. I'm just like, oh God. He finishes, I think, 6 seconds back. And I was like, I was really lucky to hold him off, but I just was like, oh, I don't know. All my gear's going everywhere.
He's going to protest that you threw a couple water bottles. Each one cost him 3.5 seconds, and he should get the victory and the paycheck. Well, this is cool. Listen, man, I'm so pumped. You talk very well into a microphone. I believe that you will run a marathon one day.
I promise you I won't.
And I think, find us. We love ultra runners. We'd love to chat with your wife one day. Hear about some of these 100-milers, because those are where you get some of the best stories, the Code Browns, even aid station stories. We'd love to have the 2 of you on. And since you're local, you're both in Mass, just down the road, not even that far. So, no, this is super cool. Thanks for jumping on. Go grab a jacket. Maybe they got one of those blankets. I feel bad. I'm like, okay, we've been talking here for 14 minutes, and you're a little cold. I was like, you want my jacket? This is so fun, Matt. Like, thank you so much. Congratulations on the win. Good luck this winter track season. I hope it's warmer inside the track.
Thanks so much.
Awesome. Have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here at the Manchester Marathon, and I'm still waiting for my amazing kick-ass rock star of a co-host, but I do have a friend of mine here. We have Michael Bauer. Michael Bauer, tell me a little bit about yourself. You're a diehard fan of the pod. You're a Patreon. You had a sign for me last week in the New York City Marathon. Tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from.
So my name's Mike Bauer. I'm from Long Island, New York. Basically like about an hour from the city. So Connie came in for the marathon last week. Knew I was doing that. And knew I was coming here as well. So
what made you come here?
Honestly, I try to do like a half marathon in every state.
Okay.
So New Hampshire is a repeat state, but I had an extra weekend available. I love what the Millennium Running does. And it's an easy one for me to come down to.
So I want to know a little bit about that then. How did you learn about Millennium Running, and you said what Millennium Running does?
So first race I did Millennium Running was last year, the Eastern States half marathon 20-miler.
I did that too.
Yeah, I mean, this is before I knew who you were.
Okay.
And that was like an A race for me, so I just kind of ran down the coast and had fun. And it was just so awesome that day. Like everything from, when they saw it from New York, they're like, welcome to New Hampshire and everything like that.
Right.
Like, you had,
here's the liquor store. Stop right off the highway.
Oh yeah, like they just are amazing. So I kind of had this one on my radar. I needed a couple more half marathons or some stuff I was doing, and it worked out nicely today.
All right. Tell me about your crew. The people at mile 14 yesterday or last week at the New York City Marathon. Is that your run group? Because you're like, it's not an official.
Yeah, so I'm part of two big run groups on Long Island. The one I was with is the Selden Hills Warriors. They're not like registered with New York Road Runners, but we go there every single year. As long as I've been running, they've been going there. And yeah, it's a good spot. We mostly drive in. I took the train in for the day because I had some other plans afterwards.
You can't drive kind of plans.
I mean, so we actually can drive to about like a block or two down and then walk down.
Okay.
That's how we usually do it. But no, mostly because I was going visiting some other spots afterwards. So yeah, so we're there every year. I was tracking, including you and Hannah, I had about 45 runners on my tracker.
Okay. Well, wow. I think Boston maxes out at 50, so you're...
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's so many people, because, like, again, it's a local race for me. So it's a local big one, I should say.
Right. It's a small local race.
Yeah, like this is like the equivalent of like some of the other ones I got on Long Island.
Right. All right. So that crew, what was the name of your run group?
Selden Hills Warriors.
Selden Hills Warriors. And how did you find them?
So I started running in 2016. The following year, I had a couple races. I started seeing all these people wearing the same, the singlets and everything.
Right.
And they started talking about the hills. The next day, I'm actually happy at the end of the race. And they're like, listen, I'm going to be there tomorrow. I'm going to introduce you to Lou. He's the guy who basically founded the group back 15 years ago now, I want to say.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just like he's like, hey, just come down and run a 10K. At that point, I'm like, I have not run more than 4 miles. And this thing
you only got 2 more to go.
Well, yeah. And this thing is hilly.
Right.
Like there's a road called we call it the Seven Sisters. That's the first 2 miles of what we run.
Yeah.
And it gets worse after that.
How did it compare to the course you just ran? So you did the half marathon, and from what I know, I've run this more than once. This is Manchester is hills. You hear me talking about it. I train on these hills.
This was nothing compared to Selden.
Okay.
I will be honest with you. Like you definitely had worse at New York City last week.
New York City is not hilly. Hot take.
Wait. Let me rephrase. You had it harder going up Fifth Avenue and 23 miles into your race last week.
Then this race today?
No. Yeah, this day was easier than that 23rd mile.
Okay. I don't remember like it being hard in New York. What I do remember was the downhill in Central Park.
So right before that downhill, you got to go up that road right before you get. I think you hit like mile 23 and then you go up Fifth Avenue.
Yeah.
That was hard as heck for me last year.
Okay. It just was maybe kind of gradual for me.
It was gradual.
Like the bridges, where I feel like some of the hills here have quicker pitches and then they flatten out, then a pitch, and then it's not just like a continuous climb.
Yeah.
So if you were to run the marathon here, the second half, the third quarter basically, the rail trail out is that gradual climb, and you don't know it, and then you turn around and you go back down and it's like downhill and you're flying. Ooh. Yeah, you should run the marathon here one day.
I mean, I got some big marathon goals coming up.
All right. Boston, New York, Tokyo.
I've done New York and Chicago.
Okay.
My goal, so next year, I'll give you a funny one real quick. The 10-year anniversary, the day I started running, is the local marathon in the county I live in on Long Island.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing that one, and I want to earn Boston.
Yeah.
I want to.
I should not say this publicly. I looked at the qualifying times yesterday because someone posted it, and I was like, you know what? When I turn 45, it's a 3:15.
Yeah.
If there was no buffer worry, I think I could get it in 4 years. 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm aging myself already.
I mean, listen.
I don't know. That's a long shot. I think the 30-minute time gap between the men's and the women's is a little much, but at the same time, it should be hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be hard. I get that. Based on my 5K, my half marathon times, I know I can get there. It's just a matter of putting it together on race day.
Right. So let's hear a little more about yourself. You're trying to get every state. What states do you have left, or what's on deck?
Well, I've got 17 done.
Okay.
I will be getting number 18 next weekend. Going to North Carolina, doing the
Oh, where?
Charlotte Marathon weekend.
Oh, Tara, who's supposed to be here right now, is going to be there.
Oh, well, I'll have to come back around. And,
So you need to go to the U.S. National Whitewater Rafting Center and just grab lunch or something, do some people watching. So you must know, I used to live in Charlotte.
I've heard the stories, yes.
Yes. So, no, go there, check it out. Go to Uptown Charlotte, check out some of the restaurants. They call it Uptown because it's nice. They think downtown seems, down on the city or whatever.
Yeah.
No, and then there's some areas that weren't there when I lived there, and then I've gone and visited, and we went. One was called NODA, N-O-D-A, I think, like North Davidson, Charlotte area. That was some cool bars and stuff and everything. So my favorite bar is gone. I can't remember the name. It pops up on Facebook, and not Duckworth. Duckworth is my favorite restaurant, but anyways. Yeah, no, I love Charlotte. Charlotte's nice.
And then next month I'll be doing my A-race half, trying to get under 130.
Okay.
And that'll be in Tucson, Arizona.
Pretty fast. Oh, is that the marathon project, but you're doing like a...
So it's not the marathon project. There's another one. I know people doing the marathon project.
Yeah.
And
And here comes Oil from Salem.
You got Pterodactyl here. So
this is Pterodactyl.
Yes, this is Pterodactyl. Hey, Tara, I know you got no headphones, but talking to the mic here. You're going to Charlotte next week to run the half.
Yeah.
So is he.
Are you?
I really am.
That's so awesome.
We're talking about the trying to do the half in every state.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I gotta ask, have you done Oregon yet?
Oregon. Have you done Oregon?
I have not done Oregon.
Okay. Has Erica done Oregon?
I think she did Rebel, right?
Yeah, she did, and she fell and she bloodied up her knees. And, yeah.
Because I would say Oregon, I will recommend Eugene to anybody, anytime, anywhere.
Well, that's where the track and field and everything is held.
So I actually end on Hayward Field, and if you pay VIP, you get to warm up running laps of the track.
Okay.
Which was the coolest experience. Like,
Pay the VIP.
Oh yeah.
Get the VIP bathrooms. Get the VIP.
Oh yeah, you actually get indoor bathrooms.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, the bathrooms in New York are pretty great. Like,
I will say they have so many of them. And then,
they do it right. It's first class, just like Millennium.
Yeah, and then exactly. Yeah, and then but also I had the benefit of being Wave 1 last year, so I didn't have that many issues.
Yeah. Did you see? Okay, let's talk a little bit more New York. Did you see the picture? I was on the ferry, so I got the boat picture.
For today's weather,
The Nike?
Yeah, the Nike sign. The boat.
I saw it. I think I saw it because of you.
Yes.
I admit that
the ferry was amazing. It was so sick.
I admit I did the buses.
Right.
But I also made the mistake of taking one of the very first buses last year.
Yeah.
So they say it takes 90 minutes.
You're VIP.
Well, no, not VIP. This is just I took one of the first buses.
Yeah.
And they say it takes 90 minutes. I was there in 35.
Yeah. That was awesome. Hey, let's hang around. Real quick, I want to know, that's not going to work the way you want it to work. I'm going to set you up in a minute. So Tara just finished the half marathon with Jenny here. Erica, we don't know what her deal is. She's running the BA half.
Listen, she's running Valley G. I can understand it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I want to know one thing though. How you did not know about us at the 20 miler, the Eastern States last year.
Yeah.
I want to hear this story. How did you find us? Because not only have you found us and become diehard, and you've made me a sign, but you're also one of our Patreons.
So I actually found out about you, I would say roughly a year ago. Because I did think the Eastern States, like I said, was 2024.
Yeah.
So around a year ago, I know a bunch of people because of Athletic Brewing, everything. And one of the ambassadors, I don't know if she still is or not, but was I believe Sammy. She's running her first half right now since having a baby. Oh, no kidding.
She's here. She's gonna come by in a little bit.
Yeah. So when she was on the pod, that's why I found out about you, and I was like, all right, I'll take a listen.
That was last November.
Yeah, and then obviously there's a bunch of people from there that you guys have definitely know, like the Vernons.
Yes.
Mr. 305.
305 no more.
Yeah,
he just changed his Instagram handle back to that. I'm like, smart move.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just I just gave it a listen because I was trying to find podcasts, and you guys just fit the bill.
Yes,
perfectly.
Nice. I love having you here. So it's actually only been about a year because Sammy was November last year.
Yeah.
And she didn't know it at the time, but I'm pretty sure she was pregnant at the time.
I mean, I could if it was. I can see it's pretty early on, maybe, but like that's something I can't speak to. Like,
yeah. No, I'm just doing the math, you know,
Yeah.
the weeks and everything.
No, but I will definitely say one thing about more than anything else, and I say this to all my friends, everything. I know you ran that marathon with Hannah and everything. No matter what time anything you did, I will say your marathon is more impressive than mine, and I PR'd last year's New York.
Why is that?
Because you have 3 kids, you got the full-time job, you got this. I legit work and run. I don't have any other responsibilities, and I always say this to anybody listening.
Yeah.
When you have all that stuff on top of your running, and you find like your coach, what did you say? You drove your coach nuts, have to keep taking your long run days. But you're still finding the time to pull everything off.
She didn't change it. I just said, listen, I'm going to do this on Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. But
I'm
like,
taking your schedule. I'm moving the days a little bit myself.
But like that, to me, and this to anybody, I don't care what your time is, what your speed is, what your anything is. If you're doing all that and still putting in the work and getting the training done, you're more impressive than anything else I can ever say.
Well, just wait until next year. If I get in Chicago, I'm going to go sub-4, baby.
Oh, listen, Chicago is the course to do it at.
Yeah.
I'm
going to run with Erica, and she's going to help me get under 4.
Oh,
she ran under 4.
Just keep up with Erica. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, when I'm really in the zone training, she's the one trying to keep up with me. But the last couple of years, since she hired KJ, game changer.
Oh, gosh, yeah. The right coach makes everything happen. I can say that from experience.
Yeah.
Like, I've had my coaches for 5 years. I had to relearn how to run because I did not understand this slow down to run fast concept.
Yeah.
But no, like, it's great. And like I said, and no, you guys are great for the community, running committee. I know that, and that's why I'm so happy.
I'm happy to have you here. Listen, let's set Tara up real quick.
Yeah, by all means.
And then let's bring you back for one more minute, and you give us the story about the poncho.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, the good one. All right. We'll be back, guys. No, don't be nervous. We are live on YouTube. All right, now we got the winner of the women's half marathon, and apparently she's a local legend, according to my now co-host who's here, Tara Pterodactyl.
Yeah, guys, it's not me.
We got Mary Kenny here. Mary, what's up?
Hey!
How are you doing today?
Good.
Now, you told me that you've seen us before at other races. You've been around. You're kind of a bit of a local legend.
Yeah, she's a big deal. She's a Millennium Run Club member, too.
Oh, right. So you're part of the whole thing. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I run all the races just for fun because I'm addicted to running, but that's okay.
And she's really good at it, too.
Really good at it.
Yeah.
So how did the race go today? This can't be your first Manchester half then?
No, I've run the Manchester Marathon for years before Millennium owned it. It's like the hometown race, so you have to run it every year.
Right.
Now, I already ran a fall marathon, so I just did the half.
You did Hartford, right?
Hartford.
Yeah, and you did really good at Hartford.
Yeah, good
Did you,
for me.
Another BQ, right?
Yeah.
Another. You act like it's just nothing, not a big deal. Well, okay, so I've run this marathon twice. There's some people, my co-host 6-Star Erica, who's like, I'll never run it again because it's super hilly, it's super hard.
Yeah.
Why do you keep coming back?
Well, I didn't run the marathon here. I just ran the half.
But
the half
first
is easier.
Oh, really?
Well, you only have to do half of it.
Okay.
I already ran a marathon. The marathon I picked was a pancake, so that was easier.
Yeah, well, I always thought the first half for this is the hard, hilly part.
Yeah, I guess it's a little hilly, but
You know what? I like you because everyone's like, this is hilly, this is hard, and I'm like, it's not that bad. And I think hills are fair because you get the reward of the downhill.
yeah.
So I like it. I embrace the hills or embrace the suck.
So I'm looking at my Strava, and 863 feet of elevation for the half.
For the half. I mean,
So
that's,
there's some hills.
yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Just a little.
I had the bike guy with me for the race, and I was like, sorry, yeah, there's some hills. He's like, you're looking strong. I'm like, but the hills are coming. They're coming.
Well, let's talk about that then. Are you used to that, having a bike guy with you because you're leading?
Well, they do that for this race. They
Okay.
have it.
So what's those conversations like? You're talking to them, you're like,
Oh
hey.
yeah, I talk to him the whole time. I'm like, sorry, I'm crazy. I'm gonna talk to you the whole time. He's like, I like that.
I did that once in college. I rode the bike, but I was always way ahead. I felt like I couldn't be be with that runner in the lead, but that sounds pretty cool. What do you guys talk about?
Everything, yeah. He said he used to do ultras. He's a little bit older, so he's like, well, and I'm like, I hope. So you're gonna say that's gonna happen to me soon? I'm gonna break down. He's like, I can't run anymore. I'm like, oh no,
That can't happen.
So, but I still have like 10 years. He's a little older, so 10 good years maybe, hopefully.
No, you got more than that.
You got more. You can do this
might,
forever.
Listen, you might
Keep
not
strength
win
training.
everything,
No,
okay?
no,
You might slow down a little
that's
bit.
gonna
but-
slow down.
Are you part of like the whole point system? Millennium has a point system. There's also other point systems out there. Like, what is your goal this year with running?
for the Millennium Point
Are you
series?
going for it?
I mean, right now I'm in the lead, so we'll see.
And how many, do you run all of the Millennium
I
races?
missed a couple. I didn't do the New England half because it was 1 week after my marathon, so I was like, give myself a break, and then I had so much FOMO, I was like, I'm never skipping another race again. It was so sad.
But what's next then?
The turkey trot, and then
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Not that we're just gonna run
She'll
that
be in the
one.
lead. We'll be chasing her.
I don't know. Sometimes there's some young kids that show up, and you're like, no.
Well, what's your training like then? Are you training like? Did you come here hoping to win, or you just come here hoping to run and have fun and see what happens?
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
She's
so.
just super talented. She's very humble, if you can't tell. But she's so talented that, like, most of the time she shows up and she's going to win because she's that good.
Yeah.
But
So,
the
not a big
most
deal.
important thing is having fun, right?
Yes.
If you're not having fun, what's the point?
Where do you run around here? Do you live in Manchester?
Yeah, I do.
Do you run like the Goffstown rail trails? Do you run the streets? Do you do hill workout? Do you do the track workouts?
Like, usually yesterday I met my friends at Livingston and we did like a 9-mile loop just around. Like, I live up near SNHU, so we go up around there. And,
Do you prefer roads over treadmill?
yeah, I like roads.
So, something about us is we love a good story. And sometimes we love a story about something that goes wrong. You've done a lot of these races. Has anything ever gone wrong that you've had to like figure it out, persevere, make a big comeback? Like, did you lose a shoe in a race before? Or you ever trip over an alligator? Like, it could be anything here.
Or a bathroom issue?
Bathroom issue.
I
I
don't
wasn't trying to make you like get that personal.
I mean, I've never had to stop. Like, always during our runs, I'm like, there's the porta potties, there's the porta potties. And I'm always nervous, like during a marathon, like 3 hours or whatever, you're going to have to go to the bathroom. But never had to go during a race, which is good. I did lose a shoe at Tri-Counties in junior high. Tri-County middle school race. I'll never forget that.
Did you keep going, or did you go back to the shoe?
I can't remember. I think I stopped and put it back on.
But you probably
And
like,
she still won.
You still won. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not back then.
Man, I have the bathroom breaks all the time, even if it's number ones. Like I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
the porta potty's green, take advantage. But I'm not running with the guy on the bike in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes her as long to run a full marathon as my half. So
No.
Right. So will you be running the Boston Marathon this year?
Yes.
All right, and you qualified,
Yeah.
of course. So how many Bostons have you run?
I've run 10 so far.
10 in a row.
No, because I've had 3 babies, so
Oh, not a
it's taken
big
off
deal.
A couple years.
I know.
I've had 3 babies too, but All right, so let's talk about this then. Have you run any other world majors? Chicago, New York, Tokyo? No.
I just love Boston.
Yeah, as you
It's so
should.
easy too,
As you
and it's
should.
convenient.
How many marathons have you run altogether?
I think 34
Oh, my,
marathons.
wow.
Again, Mary's out here just giving us like all these facts, not a big deal. She's just a local fun runner.
Yeah.
Well, this is cool. So you'll be at the Turkey Trot. When does this points thing end?
End of the
I
year,
think at
right?
the end of the year, I think You Will Light Up the Night is like the last. So there's like the
That's at the
Turkey Trot, the
Speedway.
Santa Shuffle, and then You Will Light Up the Night.
Do you have a comfortable lead?
What?
Do you have a comfortable points lead?
What do you mean?
Are you in the lead by like a lot? Or in second place? Like,
No, I think if I don't skip any more
That means
races,
yes.
Yeah.
as long as I do the races, I should be okay.
Now, when you win,
Very good.
I'm hoping there's a cash prize. Do you get a big?
No,
Have you won before?
one of those big checks.
I was gonna say you need a big check.
I won before.
Like Happy
years
Gilmore.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens when you win?
I don't know. Everybody's
You get a little
cheers.
award.
Yay!
You get an award at the end of the year.
Yes, you do
Yeah.
get like a little award, and there's a big they have a little banquet, little ceremony thing with all the Millennium people.
Yeah.
Right.
It's fun.
Now, I'm going to ask a question, and don't be offended. How old are you?
42.
Okay, so you're master.
Yeah.
So do you, in Boston, do you place in the Masters?
I don't think so.
I think you do.
I feel like she does.
Yeah.
I feel like you're fast enough to place
You
in the
could
Masters.
do the
I've
world.
just done a little faster this year, so we'll
Okay.
see.
Yeah, so hey, everybody listening, you're never too old to start running. Because
Yeah.
Mary is getting older and she's getting faster.
Yeah.
When did you start?
When I was like 12 or whatever.
Oh, okay. I thought you were hinting like you just started.
No. I'm just saying because she's like, I'm getting older.
Yeah,
but
it took me a long time
You're
to
getting older
like,
but
get
faster.
to know exactly how to do a marathon. Like, I just ran 2:51, which is a PR for an old lady.
That was Hartford, right?
Yeah.
So 2:51 at Hartford.
So like,
Not bad.
It took me a long time to get here,
What
but
was your first marathon time?
3:24 at Manchester Marathon.
What was that like? Was that a good day, bad day?
Yeah, it
3:24
was
on this
fine.
course.
It was fine. I didn't know what I was doing. I had only run 13 miles before.
Mary's a pro. Mary's a pro. We're going to see her in LA in 28.
Yeah,
I
the
don't think
Olympic
so, but
trials.
thank you. That would be
Let's go. Manifest it. Yeah.
They should have a master's division for the Olympics.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Right.
The old lady division.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
should do
But
good in
old
that.
guys too.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay,
I always
yeah.
joke. I was like, I'm gonna BQ for Boston when I'm 80.
I know.
That's what I'll be able to do.
Well, I looked at it the other day. I shouldn't continue to say this publicly, but in 5 years it would be a 3:15, and
You could do that. You could start
Yeah,
training with Mary.
I got this.
I'm going to
Let's
start
do it.
training with you. I live in Manchester. I live up the hill.
Okay.
You know what my easy run is? 2 miles from my house up to the top of McIntyre.
Okay.
I love that. That's my easy run.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I
There's
love
hills.
it. I love it. It's so good. Well, this is amazing. Congratulations on the big dub.
Thank
This
you.
is super cool. I can't wait to see you at more because we're going to be at more. She goes, I've seen you out of the races recently. I'm like, oh, come by, talk. So how was your cool down, by the way? Because I was
Good.
setting up and you had like, I need a cool down.
Yeah, we went up Hanover and cheered on the people who were coming down to finish.
Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I'm so happy you did come by because Barry comes over after. He goes, did you talk to Mary? And I go, no, she's cooling down. I hope she comes back. And you came back. So this is cool.
Yeah.
Worked out really great. Well, congratulations. An amazing run for you. What was your time, by the way? Not that I care about.
I don't even know. I'll have to look it up. Not great, because it's a slope. It's a hard course.
Well, what is like not great? Like one.
So like I ran 121 at Newburyport 2 weeks ago, but this course was
Did you
probably
win?
a couple minutes slower.
Did you win Newburyport?
No, there was a New England Grand Prix. There were so many fast people.
Well, do you like that? Do you embrace that? Like, okay, there's.
I liked it.
Yeah.
There were so many people to run with. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes
I
you
love-
faster, I think,
Yeah.
right? When you're
And
running.
do you talk to them like you talk to the guy on the bike?
Yeah, I made a new friend at the Newburyport race. He had a whirlaway jersey. I talked to him the whole race. And then I found out he works in my school district. He came up to me on recess duty like a couple days ago
Nice.
and showed me the picture. And I was like, oh my gosh, Jimmy.
Amazing, amazing. Well, this is awesome. Thank you so much for coming on. I hope to see you at the other races because I expect more Winner Circle podcast clips right here. You coming on after getting the big dubs.
Thanks for
Amazing,
having me.
guys. Mary Keene, Klene. It's hard with all the music.
okay. I know.
It's hard, and
It is
you're
a
like
little
right
loud
over
here.
there, and then you did it without headphones. All right, Mary
Plenty.
on the On the Runs podcast. That was wicked awesome. All right, we're back at the Manchester City Marathon. Tara Pterodactyl just went and grabbed an amazing guest because I actually heard Jamie talking about them earlier. But we have Phil from Swim with a Mission, which is a wicked cool event up in Newfound Lake in Bristol, New Hampshire. Phil, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to be with you guys.
Yeah, so Erica
Yes.
loves swimming. I've been trying to get her to do a triathlon forever. And I love triathlons. I enjoy swimming, but Swim with a Mission is like a 10K swim, I think, or maybe it's a different variations. Tell us a little bit about Swim with a Mission.
Yeah, so every July we bring up about 40 Navy SEALs, mostly from Virginia Beach, from Florida, from California. They bring their families, and we get a ton of people together for an amazing weekend. The weekend highlight is the swim across Newfound Lake. Newfound Lake is the cleanest lake in the Northeast. And so we attract swimmers from all over the U.S. They come from Europe. They come from Australia, all over. And we do some real swimming. There's a 10K swim, so that's a real swim. There's a 5K swim. There's a relay swim where you can get together, swim the 10K together. And then recently, because we realized the Navy SEALs may be drown-proof, but they really can't swim. So we added a 1K. We have a 1K. So once all the real swimmers go out, then all the SEALs will put on their fins, and they'll do a 1K. Also with their canines. We have some amazing canines that have seen combat that, you know, a little bit like semi-retirement. They come as well. And it's just an amazing event every single year.
Oh, that is just incredible. I actually did not know that existed, and it's very intimidating hearing about a 10K swim. I mean, I'd probably be more for the 1K, but I think that's just an amazing event you hold.
Thank you. You work your way up to it, but it's part of a larger weekend. The day before, we play paintball with the Navy SEALs. That's actually way more intimidating than swimming with the Navy SEAls.
I can only imagine.
Is playing paintball with the Navy SEAls. And in that same weekend, we do a big gala. We get about 800 people together, and we pay tribute to our Gold Star families, especially the Navy SEAL families from New Hampshire. We've lost a lot of our folks here from New Hampshire in the War on Terror, unfortunately, and we want to make sure those families know we haven't forgotten. So this year, their weekend raised $2.7 million for charity.
That's incredible.
It's amazing.
Not a big deal. $2.7 million.
Yeah, great. So I didn't realize, I mean, I knew that you guys were the charity for the race today, but I went and picked up my bib yesterday at Millennium, and I have a gentleman's name on my bib. And he is one of the ones that we've lost. And that got me a little emotional. And of course, I went down a deep rabbit hole, and I looked him up online, and I found everything about him. I ran with my bracelet today in his honor.
Awesome.
But I read somewhere, is it 96 New Hampshire members that we've lost?
Exactly. So since the War on Terror started, which is really when we were attacked on 9/11 and the Twin Towers came down, New Hampshire, and our statistics look a lot like every other state in America. You know, given our size, our population is about 1.4 million. We've lost 96 of our own downrange in places like Iraq and Afghanistan. And we have a wall of honor on our website. We also have it here at the race physically. And when you go down, you see a lot of 21 years old, 20 years old, 19 years old. These are mostly men that, you know, went to high school around where we're sitting here today in Manchester, in Londonderry, and Bedford, and they became Marines in Paris Island, or they went to Fort Bragg or Camp Lejeune, and they were killed in action. And, you know, it's easy to forget, right? We're more than 20 years into the war, but when you meet their families, you just know, like, they never recover. They never get over losing a son, a brother. I mean, it is just so hard for them. The other thing we also like to point out is in that same period of time on the War on Terror that we lost 96 of our own here in New Hampshire, more than 900 have come home safely, but have taken their own lives because they can't find help to, you know, with their PTS, with their traumatic brain injuries, and all the other issues that unfortunately too many of our veterans are struggling with. So that's kind of the whole point of Swim with a Mission. My wife and I started in 2017 as a way to just put on amazing events like today, right? Run with a Mission, get a lot of great people together, and let's not forget, let's raise money to help our veterans. Unfortunately, there's just too many veterans that need our help, and so there's something everybody can do. For us, it was starting a charity. Today you ran and you have the bracelet and you looked it up and you tell other people about it. Every little thing makes a life's veteran better, right? That's what it's all about.
Are you a veteran yourself?
I am not a veteran.
Oh, okay. So how did you get into this? Tell me that story.
So back in 2016, my wife and I moved to New Hampshire now 30 years ago. And we just got involved in the community. You know, when you have young kids, you're like very focused on education or, you know, dogs and cats, or there's lots of things going on in your life, right? And we helped a lot of charities, but we kept thinking about, like, we're not doing anything for veterans. And in 2016, we really started going after it, and we started going to VFW halls and American Legions. And we started meeting veterans that were not getting the help they need at the VA and other places, and we just couldn't understand it, right? And then as we started to dig in more, we realized, wow, it's like a third of our veterans are not getting the help they need. I mean, that's just unacceptable.
Exactly.
And so we weren't quite sure what to do, but I'm a swimmer. I have a big swimming group. I do a lot of triathlons. My running days are over, unfortunately, except for a few triathlons. But we figured, like, let's just do a swim event, an open water swim event. And we thought maybe we'll raise like $25,000 and we'll give it to veterans in the Lakes region in New Hampshire. And right before that, because this is the way the universe works, right before we started, we happened to be in Florida, my wife and I. We met a group of Navy SEALs. And I had never met a Navy SEAL. I didn't know anything about the Navy SEALs. But we met this group of Navy SEALs that were parachuting into a charity event. And we invited them to come to New Hampshire. And they said, yeah, we'll come. And then I came back and I told everybody in the Lakes region, oh, the Navy SEALs are coming, the Navy SEALs are coming. But I actually didn't know if they were actually really going to come because, like, if you asked me, hey, will you come to this thing next Saturday night? I'd be like, yeah, but that doesn't mean like I'm actually coming, right? But it turns out if a Navy SEAL says, yes, they're coming, turns out that's actually what they mean.
Yes.
And so they showed up, and because they showed up, like 1,500 people showed up to our first swim.
Wow.
And we raised $450,000. Instead of $25,000, we raised $450,000 the first year in 2017.
That's the first year of the charity. That's
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So then we realized, like, okay, this is important. We've really got to dig in. And what we do every year is, like, we just gave away close to $3 million and to 31 different organizations. What we do is we collect a lot of data from many, many organizations, and they tell us how many veterans are helping, how much it costs, and it paints a picture. Like right now, there are hundreds of veterans waiting for service dogs, for example. And a service dog saves a life, right? So this year, a lot of money went to make sure we clear those waiting lists, because unfortunately, if these guys wait too long, they're going to take their own lives.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right? So we need to rush to get those. So some years, maybe it's homelessness, right? Or it's we need more recreational retreats or art therapy.
Just whatever the greatest need is at that time, right?
Exactly. And that's what we do every year. We go and see where the needs are in the community, and we just try to address them as quickly. And then it's like every time you help somebody, you get a little more fired up. Like, we got to do more of this.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Now, what's your involvement here? You're here, you're at other events outside of just the swim. Are you a partner with Millennium Running? Are you a sponsor? Or do you have people here running it that you're supporting? What's the deal here?
So we're very lucky with Run With a Mission in that we are the beneficiary today. Swim With a Mission and the veterans are the beneficiary. The part we love the best is we don't have to organize this one. We organize a lot of events. We just show up with a bunch of Navy SEALs and we help inspire everybody with the bracelets and put the names on the bids and talk about it. But really, it's Millennium. You know, the Millennium crew is amazing. They do a great job. We first met them when we started our swim. After a few years of doing the swim, we were looking for a group to kind of take over running the logistics of the swim. And Millennium really hadn't done much in swimming. They're known for their running races.
Yes.
And of course, they did an amazing job. So we started partnering with them about 7 years ago. And then a couple of years ago, they came to us and said, hey, we'd love to take this, Manchester Marathon. It's around Veterans Day. Make it more patriotic. Let's really make it about our veterans, and we'd love for you to be the beneficiary. And, like, how awesome is that?
That's amazing.
So awesome.
Yes, coming up on Tuesday is Veterans Day, so shout out to everyone who has ever served our country.
Thank you
And the
for all
families
of
who
your
have made
service.
the ultimate sacrifice. We appreciate you.
Where can others find you? What events will you be at? Do you do the social media content stuff? I know I see it every year around the swim in July. Are there different versions? I know you got the 1K and the 10K.
Right.
I've done Ironmans, but that is not even half the
You
10K.
can do the 5K. There's also the 5K.
There is a 5K, so
Which
there's
would
no
be more than the
excuses.
Ironman.
Still, but hey, if you could do a 2-mile swim, you could do a 3.1.
But for those who don't know, who are
Sure.
listening, who are interested, like,
Yes.
where do they find you?
First of all, go to our website, swam.org, swam.org. There's a ton of information about our swim events, paintball. We have Ride With a Mission. Sometimes we have Fish With a Mission. We're actually just starting an amazing program called Commission With a Mission, which is not an athletic event. If you have a company that has a big sales force, each salesperson can take like $1 of each commission check and donate it to veterans so they can tell their customers they're supporting veterans.
That's amazing.
Right, so it's not, now we're
idea.
getting outside of some of the sporting events, but everything's at swam.org. And please follow us on social media. There's a ton of videos, a lot of fun stuff with the Navy SEALs. We also have an event called Green Beret with a Mission. So you get to do a 3-hour, like a Tough Mudder with obstacle course as a team with the Green Berets. So it's not just all about the Navy SEALs.
Wow.
It's awesome. Well, thanks so much for what you do, especially that I love that it's New Hampshire-based
Yeah.
local, and Newfound Lake is beautiful. You said it's the cleanest lake in the Northeast. I actually thought it was the cleanest lake in the country.
It's close. It's in the top 10.
Yeah,
You know,
Okay.
and one of the deepest.
that's exactly right. It's 190 feet deep, so
Yeah.
it keeps it clean.
I
Yeah.
learned something today.
Yeah, me too.
But I have to say also, just thank you for filling the need that the community had with this organization. I think that's such an amazing cause, and if anybody wants to donate or participate, make sure to go to
Let's
the website.
all go do a swim, and then
Yeah.
maybe that will be the start to
I will
Erica's
blow up my
triathlon journey.
floaties. I will put on the floaties.
I did learn yesterday when I was picking up my bib at Millennium. I spoke to a nice woman from your organization, and she said that they're hoping for 2027 to get bibs for Boston.
Yes.
So potentially, if you wanted to run Boston, you can hop on with these guys and
What an
raise some money.
amazing
Thank you for raising that, because that is something new that we've started. We already got 5 bids for London already. We're going to have them for Chicago, New York. I don't think we're going to get Boston, but we'll also get Berlin, which
Okay.
I know is a very popular
Yeah,
one.
very
So
cool.
And you guys have Philadelphia too, right?
we have Philadelphia as well. So
Wow.
contact us at swam.org if you want to get a charity bid to do one of these races. How
Yeah.
awesome is that?
Yeah,
Love
so
that.
cool.
That's so cool because that was started here in New Hampshire,
Yes.
and you are going worldwide.
Going to London, baby.
We're going worldwide. That is so awesome. Phil, thank you so much for coming on, sharing us with everything about Swim with a Mission. And
Thank
now
you.
we know it's Run with a Mission, and we know it could be one day maybe tennis or hockey. Like,
You got it.
yeah, you could do it all. So this is a lot of fun, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. Phil from Run and Swim with a Mission on the On the Run podcast.
Amazing. Have
What's
a
up,
seat.
man? Take a seat. Here's some headphones right here. Not a big deal. Just
How are
the
your
winner of
legs?
the
A little
Manchester
tender?
Marathon. All right, now we got the winner of the Manchester City Marathon. We got Casey Ellis on the On the Runs podcast. What's up, Casey?
Nothing much.
How you feeling, man? How the legs?
I saw you sit down a little tender
Say,
there.
pretty sore, pretty tight.
Took a second.
Yeah.
You know, you just ran 26.2 in like 221 or something. Like, not a big deal.
Yeah, I think it was 228.
228. This is the 20s. We're let's stick with 221.
Yeah.
Let's stick with 221. Where are you from, Casey? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Taub, Pennsylvania. It's a small town in northeastern PA.
Northeastern PA.
Oh wow! And
Yeah.
you drove all the way up here just for this?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What was the reason to come to New Hampshire? The best state in the world, but what was the reason to come here?
So I just was looking up marathons in the Northeast. Found this one. Looked like a challenging course, which I thought was pretty cool. I like the whole fallen heroes aspect of it.
Right.
And also, just I've never done a race for New Hampshire, so.
Are you working on the 50 states then, or?
Not really. I mean,
No.
maybe one day if I'm close, I'll do it. But
Yeah.
if there's a new state I can race in, I'll
One
race
thing you said to me was you looked at the course and you're looking for a challenging course, or you saw it was a challenging course. So does that like get you excited? You're like, okay, do you excel on a challenging hilly course?
Usually, like, it's very hilly where I live, so usually I run better
Right.
on hills. Just something different than like just a flat, fast race.
Right. And then you got the reward of the downhills a little
Yeah,
bit, and
yeah.
you got a mix of everything, and that's what I love.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the elevation gain was on the full, but I ran the half and it was 850.
Yeah.
So you got to be well over 1,000.
Yeah, it was 1,000 something. I can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, you probably are on Strava, so your
Yeah.
Strava tells you all that data, but that's amazing.
So when did you get out here? Did you preview the course? Did you like check things out? Did you drive it? Did you run the rail trail a little bit? What was your game plan of attack all week?
So I just got after work on Friday. My parents and I drove up to like New York. Then drove the rest of the way. Got in yesterday. Just kind of ran around a little bit. Didn't really get on a ton of the course, but saw a little bit of it. Knew it was challenging.
Right. So you work normal 9 to 5 job then?
Yeah, I'm I'm a high school health and PE teacher.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's actually
You
a
gonna
fun
bring
job.
the medal in tomorrow? You gonna wear that tomorrow?
They don't care.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
But do you teach sports at the high school then? Do you do track and field, cross country?
Yeah, so I help coach cross country and the head track and field coach.
Yeah, so I'm sure the cross country kids probably love it.
Yeah, some of them.
Wear it to practice, even though you're probably done with practice, right?
So we finished. We had our state meet last Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Awesome.
And this is Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yep.
So I find what's cool about this is that you travel so far for this race and you come here. And you've never been here before. So what was your first take on the course? When you're out there running, were you were, I'm sure, expecting the hills because you see the elevation profile, but walk us through the course. What was your game plan here of attack?
So my game plan was just kind of try to go out relaxed the first half because I knew the second half was slightly less hillier.
Yeah.
So I tried doing that. It worked for the most part. Those last few miles, I definitely started to feel the hills from the first half, though. Started to slow down quite a bit, but just hold on.
Do you ever run by right here? If you're doing the marathon, you take a left like that guy is taking right now in the green.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, the finish line's right
Yes.
there. Why didn't I sign up for the half?
Definitely. And
What did you think about the difference? So I ran the half, and we ran into the baseball stadium.
Yes.
So you're running on the warning track on the dirt, and then we had a little bit of Livingston Park. We ran on the trails.
Yeah.
What is your take on the road versus the trails and the different terrain? Do you like that, or would you prefer it to be all road?
So if it was a race where I'm trying to go for time, I definitely prefer to be all road just because you go faster. But I knew I wasn't going to run a super fast time here anyway, so kind of getting that mix is pretty neat. I like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat up your leg as much being on a trail too, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, you got to kind of, for me, over by Livingston Park, you kind of had to watch your feet because they've got the roots and the rocks, and it was, a little up and down, so it was interesting.
Yeah,
but
mixes it up a bit.
Yeah.
We just had the winner of the females race, the half, and she was talking about how she sparked up a conversation with the guy on the bike who's leading. So did you have a guy on a bike in front of you? Do you ever engage in a conversation, or was anyone ever near you second place at any point?
But what I could tell, second place was never really that close to me. I don't know for sure though. The guy on the bike, he definitely helped make it more fun.
Yeah.
Because basically every time we went by a group of people, he would shout leader of the marathon, get them hyped up, get them cheering. So that was pretty cool. I liked having him out there.
When they're cheering for you and they're saying your name or whatever, are you giving them a fist bump or a thumbs up or a head nod?
I try to smile.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're in the zone though, right?
Yeah, well, I read Elliot Kipchoge. He says something he always tries to smile during his races.
He does.
It tries to trick your brain into thinking it's not as bad as it is.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I try doing that.
And you gotta, your arms are like a swing. It's all calculated and stuff.
Yeah.
So the minute you take it and you're giving a thumbs up, you're kind of off.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Do you look at guys like Elliot and other big runners in this world, and you look up to them, or you take advice that they give or something?
Yeah, I just try to read their training, see what they do. Obviously, I'm probably not going to be able to do exactly what Elliot Kipchoge does because we are different levels. But just seeing what he does, seeing if I could find any of that would work for me, implement that in my training, that kind of stuff.
Right. Do you have a coach? Do you work with the coach?
Yeah, so I work with the Run CCG. I don't know if you've ever seen them on Instagram or anything, or their Road CCG for their post high school.
Right.
So I like working with them because when I coach the kids, if they something goes wrong in training or whatever, I can tell them take a step back, it's not that big of a deal. When it's myself, I kind of struggle to do that, so I need somebody else to do that for me.
Yes.
So I kind of like having a coach there to help me out with that.
Now, something I find cool is right behind Pterodactyl here with the video camera's mom. Mom's here. I think you said dad's here too. They drove you. So are they always, driving you around, doing all these things? Are they a big part of the team?
Yeah, typically. Yeah. They help get me everywhere. My dad helped. He's one that books hotels, all that stuff.
Nice.
So
hopefully
cool.
he pays too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's getting those Marriott points, and he's like, one day you're going to take us around the world, son.
Yeah.
We're going to run the majors or something big. What is the goal here? You look like you're just out of high school, by the way. So what's the goal? Do you have more marathons? Are you going ultras? Is there a point system or a professional level?
So ultimate goal is to try to get into some fast marathon and try to get the trial standard.
Olympic trials.
The Olympic trial standard.
Olympic trials.
Yeah.
We're going for LA 28 here.
Yeah. So that's the big one. We'll see. They lowered the standard down from last cycle, which I was hoping they either keep it the same.
What is the cutoff right now?
2:16.
2:16.
What's your fastest marathon?
So I only ever ran one before, and that was grandma's.
Oh, in
No
Minnesota.
way.
I'm
Yeah.
running that next year, but the half.
Say that's a really nice one. I did not feel enough for it though, and I fell apart. I think I ran it was 2:25 or 2:26.
Okay, but you ran this one in 2:28. You said
Yeah, I think
with all the hills.
say without the hills, and this is on me, but at the one point of the course, the flagger didn't realize I was in the lead and he pointed me the wrong way. So
Oh,
I ran more than a marathon.
Oh, jeez.
But again, that's on me. I should have known.
He's
to
an
go
ultra
the other way.
marathoner.
Oh, okay,
He's
yeah.
ultra marathoner here.
Yeah.
Well then, all right, second ever marathon. Were you expecting like to win?
Looking at previous times, I knew I could win.
Yeah.
But you never know who's going to show up, and also like with the marathon, you don't know. Like I could have just completely fallen apart and end up running really slow. Like, you don't know.
Right.
Everything's got to fall into line
Yeah.
for
Right.
race day.
Mom and Dad, what were you thinking? Were you thinking the big W here? Yeah. Mom knew you had it. Mom knew you had
Love
it.
that.
This is super
So
cool.
I have one more question. So you ran a time of 2:28, which I have to assume is like a Boston qualifier. Awesome. Very cool. So that's gonna. I know you live in Pennsylvania, but
Yeah.
like the Boston Marathon, I'm sure it's as big as it is here in New England.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, would you would you want to run the Boston Marathon? Would
I'd
it be
like to
cute?
eventually.
Yeah.
Because I think you qualified.
I think you got it. I think you got the buffer too.
Yeah.
It would just be again looking at because the main goal is still the trials, and Boston's not really
Yeah.
the place to try to do that.
No,
but
no, that's
it
another
is
hilly
definitely
one.
like a bucket list course trying to do that.
Well, again, you're young. You got plenty of time. So.
Put it down as a training run. Mom
Yeah,
and Dad
yeah.
will pay for all the logistics.
Yeah.
They'll get you there.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
lot. We're always at mile 19.2 cheering.
Okay.
It's a little cheer
Yeah,
section.
look
we
for
have.
our on the runs thing.
Yeah, we'll
be-
have all this.
Yeah.
So my last question is this: I love a good story. Now you have a very short running career here because you graduated high school yesterday, but we call it a Code Brown story. Now a Code Brown story is more of an oh crap moment. For track and field people, we've had people tell us how they've tripped over hurdles or how they lost a shoe. Ultra runners told us how they tripped over an alligator's tail once.
Yeah.
Do you have a Code Brown story, an oh crap moment in a race that you had to, fueling in the Grandma's Marathon?
Yeah.
Do you have a story about that where things went wrong, but also where you overcame it?
So nothing as exciting as tripping over an alligator, but
Susie Chan from Peloton, that was her
Okay.
story.
but I ran a half last spring up like around where I live, and it was raining before it, and the socks I was wearing like 2 or 3 miles in slid down, so I had the heel of my shoe rubbing against my heel the whole time.
Right?
So then I finished and like took off my shoe, and the back of my shoe was just like blood, just blistered up.
Major
So
blister, yeah.
I mean, I got through it and managed to break the course record, which was my goal, but it was definitely a very painful.
Not a big deal. My first ever marathon was this one back in 2018, and I tripped, and I did not know it until after how I blood up my toe, and I took the shoe off. It was blood all inside everything. Yeah.
Yeah, battle wounds.
That was my first. That was on the rail trail part. I'm by myself. No one's around me. I felt like I was winning because no one was around me. Just no bike guy. And I was just kind of like just enjoying the view, and then I hit a root. So this course is neat because it's unique with the hills, the terrain, and everything. So I don't think you get this anywhere else. I'm happy you came here to a Millennium Race and did this. I hope you come back to more. It's not a far drive from Pennsylvania. And like we said, Mom and Dad will drive you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, this was awesome. Congratulations on the big
Wait,
dub.
let's see that medal. Let's do comparison. So he's the full.
Oh, there is a
And
difference.
I'm the half.
It's a little bit bigger.
So we have
And then-
here show it right here to the computer or to the camera there. The big size difference again, world major worthy size.
And no big deal. He got himself is this a coin? Like a first place coin.
Yeah.
And then do you get like a check or anything? Like, did you win money?
I think online says a cash prize, but I didn't get anything. I
They
don't
need
know.
they need
Maybe,
to
I
do
don't
the
We
big
need to know
checks,
that.
like
Yeah, you
Happy
get a big
Gilmore,
check.
yeah,
Happy
big
Gilmore,
check,
yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore style.
Yeah.
That's what they gotta do. And then you gotta take it to the bank and ask them to cash
cash it,
yeah,
yeah, just for fun, for the content. If
Yeah.
anyone wants to follow you, where do they find you? Are you on Instagram? Are you on social media?
I mean, I'm on Instagram.
Do you do running content on there, or is it just like, you're a school teacher? You
Say, yeah, school teacher. I probably post on there about once a year. So yeah, I'm probably not the most exciting person to follow on Instagram.
Last thing, let's shout out the team you coach, the cross-country kids, the team you coach.
Towanda area school district.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Coach cross-country and track there.
Amazing, amazing. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on the dub, man. Enjoy New Hampshire. Go get something. I would say go get a victory beer.
You're not 21.
I don't think you're there yet. You're not there. So let mom and dad go enjoy one.
Okay.
All right. Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Tara just ran off, but I have the winner of the women's marathon, the women's champion here. We have Mackenzie Hall on the On the Runs podcast. What's up, Mackenzie?
I'm tired.
You're tired. Well, what do? You just run a marathon?
Something like that.
Something like that. Hey, I'll tell you what, from someone who just ran a marathon 1 week ago today, you'll feel better soon.
Okay,
It'll take a couple days. I think you're going to recover better than me. But hey, tell us a little bit about yourself, Mackenzie. Are you from, we just talked to the men's winner. He's from PA. Where are you from?
I'm from Wisconsin.
No way. Where in Wisconsin? Do you live there currently?
I do not. I live here in Manchester. I moved here about 3 years ago.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about that then. Wisconsin, are you from Madison? Are you from I know there's a town called Appleton or something. I've been there.
Closer to Madison, about 40 minutes away in a small town called Dodgeville.
All right. I used to travel the country quite a bit for work, and I've been to Wisconsin a couple times. Love it. Beautiful area.
Great cheese curds.
Well, I'm allergic to cheese, but Elkhart Lake is where I went a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Beautiful area. So let's talk a little bit about this. So we got Tara coming over here. Here she's coming. You live here now. You've been here 3 years, so you kind of knew what you were getting into with the hills.
Yes, for sure. I knew what I was signing up for.
Now, Tara, this is Mackenzie. Mackenzie, I don't know if you know who Tara is, but Tara and I, we're all locals. We all live here in Manchester, so this is cool. We're going to become a tripod now. We're going to become running buddies, and Mackenzie's going to help us win marathons because she just won the Manchester City Marathon.
Yes, let's go.
Tell us a little bit about your day.
Yeah, it was crazy. I really didn't know what to expect. My longest run this month was 9 miles. Training had not been going super well. And I was on the fence about even doing the race until about a week ago. But, I just put myself in it, and yeah.
What was the reason for, crossing that fence and doing the race?
I think I'm stubborn. I think that's the biggest thing.
I think we can all relate to that.
I'm a very stubborn person, and I just kind of set my mind to something, and I have to see it through.
Right. Well, I know sometimes people look at the weather too, the 10-day forecast, and then they decide, all right, I'm going to do this race or I'm not because of the weather. Does that play a role for you?
Not really. As long as it wasn't freezing rain, I kind of knew I was going to do this race.
I think this is ideal weather. I really do. I don't know about
Honestly,
you.
it felt really great. When I saw the forecast this morning, and there was hardly any wind and no rain, I knew it was going to be a pretty good day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty epic. So, tell us about the course. You obviously know about it. Do you like hills? Do you embrace hills? Or are you like, it's hilly? I don't like this. What's your take on hills here?
I love hills. Yeah, I'm super used to it. Back home in Wisconsin, it's kind of the same terrain. And I like that the first half was a lot hillier than the second, because then the second half out on the rail trail, you can just get rolling and just click off the miles.
So you're from Wisconsin. I might have missed that.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Are you trying to do the marathon in all 50 states?
Well, she lives here now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I do, yep.
Okay, I missed that part, sorry. I'm actually going to Wisconsin next year to run the Mittens Challenge.
Oh, okay.
I think
Where's
it's
that at?
Michigan and Wisconsin. So Erica has done that.
Yeah, I think it's Madison,
back.
and then you go to Kalamazoo, Michigan the next day. So you run 2 marathons in 2 days, and they call it the Mittens Challenge.
Yeah. Earn your mittens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, well, I'm only doing the half, though. I'm doing back-to-back halves, not fulls.
Yeah, you're missing Erica here, who's glutton for punishment, doing 100-milers, and she does a marathon the next day as her easy run.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So you live here now. Did you come here for work? Did you come here for the running scene, the running community? What did you come to Manchester for?
Yeah, I moved out here a few years ago. I was into elite triathlon, and I did that for a couple years, but my heart just wasn't in it. And now I run full time. I have my own coaching business, and I've always loved running.
That's awesome.
Shout out the coaching business. Do you coach locally, nationally? How big's your roster?
We just started in the summer. I started coaching some people, so it's still pretty small, but I'm just looking to help anyone.
entry-level beginners to elites, and I think I have a lot of knowledge in the sport.
Right, and you said you do this full time. Like, running's your thing. Coaching, running races, like expand on that.
Yeah, I mean, I do work full-time, and I run in my free time, but I've ran since I was 12 years old. It's just always been a passion of mine. Yeah.
What we love here, something we love, is a good running story. And the reason we're in the On the Runs podcast is because crap happens sometimes, right? And crap could be just any oh crap moment. It can scale from losing your shoe in a race and deciding to run without a shoe, or from tripping over the tail of an alligator. You've been running since you were a little kid. You love it. There's got to be one or two stories there where something went wrong and then you figured it out and you overcame it.
Oh boy, yeah, there definitely is. I think one that comes to mind is in the end of September, I did my first 50K, and that was out in Vermont. And I definitely was undersalted during my run, and that was the first time I ever experienced cramps running. I had never had a muscle cramp ever, and I remember coming into an aid station at about 20 miles, and I was just begging for salt, any salt tabs anyone had. It was rough, but
Give me a salt shaker.
Honestly, at that point, that was what I needed, but just popped a couple tabs and got back out there.
Right. No, I think we've all had that. And the salt thing is kind of interesting because Hannah, someone we know, my sister, just got into running the last couple of years and did her first marathon. And the game changer for her and all that long distance training was figuring out the right amount of salt to take in and sodium and the right amount of fueling. How did you figure that out? Is this, obviously we're always figuring it out every day, but do you have it down to a science sometimes when you run a marathon like this one?
Yeah, it definitely is a science. You have to really plan it out ahead of time. I did 100 grams of carbs an hour for this race. I had all my gels stuffed into my bra. I had my handheld. So for everyone hating on the handhelds, I highly recommend it.
I mean, she won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing something right.
Do you go one handheld or two?
I did one, and then I had at least one gel in my other hand to balance it out. I always have my hands full. I don't think it's a nuisance.
That's where I was going. I have a hard time running with something in one hand and nothing in the other. It needs to be balanced out, or else I'm leaning too much to my left or something. It's weird.
Right.
The mind games it plays,
We're
right?
constantly putting the water, moving it hand to hand.
I switch. If you're with one, do you switch? You go left and right, have to even it up?
I always keep it in my right hand, my bottle, and then the gels are always in my left. I can't switch it.
Yeah. A weird running thing I do is if I scuff my left foot on something and don't have a good step, I have to then scuff my right. It's just weird running quirks we do.
We all have them. Runners are weird like that.
Right, we are weird.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this race a little bit, because we've been very lucky to have the winner of the half for the men's and women's, and now the full from the men's and women's. And something the winner of the half for the women's told me was that, she was out there by herself. She sparked up a conversation with the dude on the bike who was pacing her and everything. What goes on? I don't even know. Have you won a marathon before? And what goes on when you're leading in your head? Are you talking to the guy on the bike? Are you looking back to see how big of a lead you are?
No, I've never won, so this was all foreign to me.
This is the
victory.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Were you did I go the wrong way? Why am I by myself?
There was one point where I kind of felt like I made a wrong turn, and I looked back and no one was waving their arms, so I figured I must be going the right way. But it kind of just felt like another training run, especially out on the rail trail. That's where I run most days. So it felt very comfortable to me, I think. And then also the out and back part of the course was really nice, just to see everyone that was in their own race and they were cheering for me.
Yeah.
So then I would cheer back to them, and all the other women that were so uplifting, and I just that just made it really special. I think that people go out of their way.
Right.
We're all in our heads just doing our own thing, and that was just really special.
Right.
That's a great thing about the running community is I think everybody is cheering for everybody.
Yeah.
I've never
And
had
it's
a
fun
bad...
when you get to cheer back too, and you don't have the pressure of second place behind you. So this is all new to you. What's happened since you crossed the finish line? I'm sure everyone's grabbing your attention. Barry brings you here. I'm sure Andy or somebody has you over there for a post-race interview or something. This is all new. What have you been experiencing in the last 15 minutes?
Yeah, it's just crazy. I've never like broken the tape before. I've never like been interviewed after a race. It was really special. This is a really special day.
Were you scared of the tape? Like, were you like, am I going to actually break it? Do I grab it? What do I do with my hands?
I really did. I just put my hands up because I didn't know what to do. I figured someone would grab it or something.
Were you emotional at all? Because I feel like I would cry.
I was just so happy. Coming into this, I did not expect to win or run the time that I did, so I was just so happy.
That's awesome.
What was the time? Let's celebrate it.
I think it was 250 something.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly don't even know.
That's a BQ, Boston qualifier. What are we thinking?
I'm just in shock. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do tonight to celebrate? What does your post-race celebration look like?
I'll celebrate with my boyfriend Jay. We'll probably go out to dinner somewhere because I'm definitely not cooking tonight.
Jay better be buying.
Yeah.
You're buying.
He's buying and flying. Maybe a foot massage. Some Normatec boots.
What would that dinner be in your mind?
I could go for like a burger right now and a milkshake. That sounds so good.
Burger and
Love
milkshake.
that.
So you're going to be going to the back room in the Puritan back room then.
Ooh,
Get one of those
good
milkshakes.
recommendation.
Yes,
I
that's
hope
a great
Jay's
one.
listening.
Yeah, I
Taking
think
notes.
that's a good one, especially for the milkshake. And are you going to go to work tomorrow? Or are you going to kick your feet up? You're
Yes,
like, I won a marathon. Not a big deal.
Luckily, I work at Merrimack Valley Physical Therapy, so I'll definitely be getting some treatment tomorrow.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's nice. Let's. Where can everyone find you? Like, you're coaching. Are you on social media? Like, where can they find you and follow you? And if they want to hire you as a coach, because obviously you know how to win marathons now, where do they find you?
Yeah, our coaching business is getmomentumcoaching.com. My Instagram is just Mackenzie Hall, and we also have our coaching Instagram, Get Momentum Coaching. So yeah.
Where you say we, is this you and Jay or you and somebody else?
It's me and my dad.
You and your dad.
Yep.
Who's your dad?
My dad, Rodney.
Is he here too, or is he back home in Wisconsin?
He's not. They're actually out in Arizona.
All right.
Yeah, they spend the winters out
so
there.
we're nationwide here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Momentum. Go Momentum running. Nationwide. So if anyone listening, you don't need to be in New Hampshire to be a part of this. You could be all over the country.
Yeah, I think
And America's hat.
That's probably the best part about being a running coach. And Eric, you know this. You have a running coach, but like you don't really need to meet with them every day. It's all virtual. You can load the runs right into an app, and
absolutely.
So you could literally coach anybody, even not in the U.S. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Awesome.
You can stay connected.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You're going to enjoy it. So guys, check her out. Amazing. Her first ever win. Gets to win in her. We're not going to. It's your hometown now.
My new hometown.
Your new hometown. Gets to win the Manchester City Marathon. We got Mackenzie Hall. No relation to Sarah Hall, but she's just as badass.
Yes.
So that was awesome. Congratulations, Mackenzie.
Thank you so much.
Yes, let's go. All right, I'm wicked excited for this one. She did not run today, but she is at every Millennium running race, and she also accomplished something pretty badass last week. We have Melissa Cummings, finally, on the On the Runs podcast. What's up, Melissa?
How goes it?
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's a little colder today than it was last week in New York City or at Hamster Wheel, but man, this is great running weather.
But I didn't run.
Yeah. How is it for a spectator?
Oh, it's always great.
Yeah?
Like, it makes you want to run or walk or just do something.
Right.
But my feet were like, don't. My trainer also was like, don't.
Because you just did something pretty epic. And we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
But you are at every Millennium event. So that's really another reason to have you on here. Because you're at all the run club things, you're at all their races, you're here, you're cheering, you know everybody. Like, you know probably so many people running today, and you come here for them, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Because why not?
Right.
Yeah, if she's not running, she's on the sideline.
You're always here.
And it doesn't matter if it's a 5K or a marathon, she's here.
Yes.
I always look forward to seeing you out there because I know you're going to be here.
Well, people need encouragement no matter the pace.
Right.
It helps.
Now, how long have you been doing this? When I say doing this, like, where are you from originally? Are you from here? How long have you been involved with Millennium Running? Give me the Melissa Millennium Running New Hampshire story here.
So that's a bit of a loaded question. I'm a military child, so I was born here.
Okay.
At Pease Air Force Base, when it was still an Air Force Base. And we moved when I was a year and a half. I happened to come back to New England as an adult for a job, and that's how I end up back up here.
By chance.
By chance, completely by chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Then what? Not to age or get years and stuff, but how did you find the Millennium community?
So, a little sappy story. In 2018, I would say, I hit my heaviest weight and my mental health totally tanked. I sat in a dressing room at Kohl's and cried, trying on clothes. And so I had some friends who run, and they're like, come do a race. I'm like, I don't run. And I'm like, you don't have to run, you can walk.
Right.
And so I just started walking trick or trot in 2018.
Were you like, I just paid to go for a walk?
I did, and it was a struggle. Like my first, I was walking like 23, 24-minute miles. So it's trick or trot. It's a 3K.
Right.
Most of the race is done, and I'm still doing a mile. And so then I saw people with this great jacket, and I was like, I want a jacket. Where can I buy it? And they were like, you have to do all these races. I'm like, I feel like I could just buy it.
Is it the Millennium Club jacket?
Right. And
she's going on right there.
I was like, I feel like I could just buy it and it'd be easier. And they're like, no, you have to do these. I'm like,
You gotta
fine.
earn it.
Fine, I want a jacket. And so
It's so stupid, but it's so like it's
You're
so
like,
addicting.
When's
I
the
do
next
the same
one?
thing.
Essentially, you are buying it,
for
but
a
you
lot
just
more money.
and you have to just show up to the
Jacket is
event.
like $600.
Right, this is the most expensive
But it's
piece
like an
of my
honor badge.
wardrobe.
It's a badge of honor. though.
Yes. And then you get to go out and have fun with friends.
Yeah.
Did you dress up for that trick or trot? Were you something like costume-wise?
No, I wore like a random pair of like non-running leggings because I had no idea, and a tutu because I was much bigger, and I was like, I need to cover up some of this bottom half, and like just a shirt with a pumpkin. No idea what.
I think we all have that. Like our first ever race, you're like, I wore the completely wrong shoes. I wore these pants that fell down the whole time
But I
because they
showed
weren't
up.
running. Yeah, exactly. But you get there,
Right.
And you learn from it.
Or the person like Aaron Azar who showed up to a turkey trot thinking everyone was going to be dressed as a turkey.
Yeah, right. Missed the memo on that one.
Right. So 2018 is when you started. Who are these friends, by the way?
I don't know if they're really friends. No, they are friends.
Yeah, right.
They actually were coworkers. They were not part of Millennium anything. They're just ladies who happen to run and were like, you can do this. And I was like, you're a bunch of liars. And here.
Bad influences. I need new friends.
I have worse influence friends now, just so we know.
So eventually, though, you do make new friends here, like Mel, Tracey, and Eric.
Yeah.
Erica, who helped you last week at Hamster Wheel, she did some pacing laps with you. Like, you've met the community and the people here at all these events, and you're like wicked tight with them now.
Well, okay. We are allowed to be honest on this.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm a black woman in New Hampshire with colorful hair. Everybody knows.
Beautiful.
Everybody knows. Everyone's like, there's Melissa. I'm like, I have no idea who that was.
Social media.
I mean, the hair helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because I spotted you from a mile away today, and I was like, that's got to be Melissa.
Right.
You do have fabulous hair, by the way. I love your hair.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Not as nice as mine.
I mean,
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about last weekend. So let's actually backtrack to a year ago.
Yeah.
Because you were there that last year, Hamster Wheel 2024.
Yeah.
And at that point, what was the most you've ever run?
A half marathon.
Okay, and what was the goal last year?
I wanted to get a marathon, which technically is 28 because it's a 4-mile loop. So, yeah, I wanted to get a marathon.
And who talked you into this? Who was like, do it at Hamster Wheel, do it with us? And
So I have an amazing ultra running friend, Laura Condor.
Oh, that's Noah's.
That's Noah's mom.
Noah's
yes, but she is an ultra runner. And a year before that, I had gone to be her support crew, and she had been saying, you can get a marathon. You just got to do it in a way that's good for you.
Right.
And I'm like, there's no way that's good for me. I don't. Have you seen me? One, I'm very slow paced, and two, I don't know that I want to do that. She's like, you can do this. And so I went to support her, and she's like, you see, you could do it. And I'm like, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
so
I could.
the people that don't know, Hamster Wheel is an ultra marathon, and it's a 4-mile loop. And you sign up for 6, 12, 24, or 30.
Correct.
And you can do as many loops as you can. So,
right.
And also, I will say, I've done one ultra, and it is like stress-free. It's so different than running on a road or signing up for like a half marathon, because you can do 1 4-mile loop and then you can sit down and eat a hamburger if you wanted,
Take
and
a
then
nap.
go back out, and then come back, take a nap, and then go. Like, it's no pressure because you don't care about your time. You just care about
The
the
distance
miles.
that you want to do.
Exactly.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Right. And last year, I think I was there when you hit that distance.
I hit that distance.
And then you did more.
I hit the 28 miles, and there was some tears. And I was like, it's cold, I need food, because I didn't know how to train for an ultra. I didn't know how to eat for an ultra, so I'm like living off gels when I didn't need to. And I went and took a nap, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And Eric Eastman and Tracey Eastman were like, we're back, we brought heat for you. And we're like, yay. And I'm sitting there, and they're like, one more lap, and you'll be an ultra marathoner. And I'm like, it's not going to be pretty. They're like, it doesn't have to.
Right.
And so
See, these are the new friends.
these are the times.
Bad
And
influences.
so I did another lap at 2 in the morning and became an ultra marathoner.
Yes.
You went from half marathon, 13.1, to being the longest distance to an ultra marathoner.
Yes.
That's pretty impressive.
And then this year, what'd you do? Because it was hard for me to follow. I was running a little race out of state.
You were running a little...
Right, little race out of state. How'd this past weekend go?
But wait, hold on. You also just had a surgery, right?
I did.
So had surgery and is coming back from having a surgery. So I think that is also a mention.
We talk about growth things. I discovered in April that I had a large cantaloupe-sized fibroid in my uterus, and it was bleeding me to death. So I was bleeding profusely for weeks, to the point where I was in need of blood transfusions. So the end of May 30th, they did a hysterectomy on me. And it, somewhere in my mind was like, oh, fine, I still have hamster wheel. It's November, it's so far away. But I had to recover from losing all my blood and surgery.
And body parts.
And
a major reproductive organ.
Right.
No
So
big deal.
5 months and 1 day later, I'm like, all right, lining up for hamster wheel
You're like,
to do this race.
right. Again, a common phrase I like to say, not a big deal after that.
No big deal. Major surgery.
It was a pretty big deal last week, and tell me, how'd it go? Did you more or less? Erica ran with you. Was she fine? Was she annoying?
Oh,
Erica annoying?
She was amazing. It was a hard race for me. Last year, Tara was there. I was smiles. I was just bopping along. This year, like, I don't know, everything that could go wrong went wrong. I felt good, but I was really anxious. Then at mile 23, I was like, I got blisters. And they were bad blisters.
I saw that picture.
Oh, yeah. Was that Dave? Dave
Yeah.
Bello?
That was,
Dave was
that
my
your
photographer.
foot?
That was my foot.
God, that was bad.
the thing was, Dave made a post of like 20 photos,
And
And he threw a foot pic in there.
I go like picture 15. That's the
Yeah, I saw
photo.
your comment.
That was my
And-
foot.
and-
That was
and
my blood
exactly,
blister.
I didn't know at the time.
That was one of 4 that I ended up with.
And like he took the photo right before someone popped it.
Rob. Yeah. He was
Spare no
he
details.
was there to, because I still had, when we finally did that, I think I had like 12 miles left, and I was like, I gotta get some relief. Anything to get through these 12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it did it, right?
23 miles. I had a blister on each foot, one of them being that blood blister that was forming.
Beautiful.
And I just kept, it wasn't fast. I think at most I was doing like 23-minute miles. And I had my trekking pole. My brain just kind of shut down, and I just kept moving. I just kept moving in a circle. I was in. I just kept moving in a circle. And
Forward is a pace.
Yeah, so going into this event last year, you wanted the marathon, you got the Ultra 32. Your goal going into this race was how many miles?
48, because I'm 48 years old.
Okay, so that's like almost...
No,
That's
you're not.
I am.
I know, right? She looks good.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm 46.
Yeah. So that's like a huge, like, up
It's a
mileage
huge
upper since
right.
last year.
I walked away last year feeling great, and I was like, this year I'm not going to walk away feeling great. It's fine. And then, again, these running friends that we convinced us to do things, somebody was like, well, the magnets you buy, the next race milestone is actually 50. And I was like, you jerk, it's a 4-mile loop. I can't, if I do 50, I've got to get back one way.
I can't just stop, right?
Right, so 52 became this background number that I was determined to hit.
Yes.
And you did.
And I did.
And you know what that deserves? One of these. That's awesome.
How much time did you have to spare? Was it like cutting it close, or were you
It was
good?
like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. You were good.
Yeah, about an hour and a half, an hour or so, yeah.
That's awesome.
What's your next Millennium race?
Probably Turkey Trot.
Turkey Trot.
Yeah,
You'll
I
be up-
wanted to do this, but again, sometimes we have to sit down.
Yeah.
Right,
A week
right.
after, probably should.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll be there. You're
Yeah.
signed up. Erica's already signed up. That's actually the hardest part sometimes is to get Erica to sign up to do a race here. Like, drive up the highway.
Oh,
she just
yeah.
wants us to go to her local
I mean,
Turkey
are
Trot.
you signed up? That's a very long time after New York. I feel like you're more than ready to run again.
I will sign up tonight.
Yes.
The question is, will my daughter sign up? We will sign her up when we know the weather.
And we're going to be trotting, too. We're not racing that. We're going to have fun.
Yeah.
No, none of the end of year races are for racing.
Yeah.
No.
This is all for fun.
Right. Are you going to dress up like a turkey, too?
I never, no.
We're not doing that? That'll be a lot of fun. That's the baseball stadium one,
Yeah,
and that's
it
always a
is.
ton of fun.
I've run that race every single year since its inception.
You
my
should get
favorite.
a guaranteed entry.
I mean, John,
Yeah, guaranteed entry.
I did it. I did run it in
No, it's hard.
2020, and it rained the whole time. I was
yeah.
so I was
Oh,
like,
that
why
was
am
brutal.
I doing?
At least
I
it wasn't
questioned
that-
all my life choices.
it wasn't that cold out there. But I've run it the year that it was, we had just gotten a little snow. It was like so bad, and the wind was blowing, the tents were blowing over. It was like 7 degrees out.
Nobody's paying us to run. Why are we doing that? Right?
Well, like you said, I could buy that jacket, but now I have
could
to pay 4 times as much, and I have to do this event.
I don't want to
But
add
it's
up
fun.
the race entry fees.
Yeah.
Like that tally how much my jacket cost me.
Right.
Right.
No, we shouldn't do it. It'll
No.
make you cry.
Yeah, no.
You'll cry. I
But
would
again,
cry.
it's a badge of honor. You wear it around proud. It's like Eric's New York City Marathon jacket.
I won't wear this often, but I said I'll wear it today. I even have my medal in the bag to show off
I
to Erica.
am wearing a hamster wheel.
Yeah, see?
Yes, amazing.
And it's screen printed on the back with my name and mileage.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. That's so cool.
Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for finally coming
Congratulations
on the
to you.
podcast. Oh, thank you. Yes, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for finally coming on.
You're welcome.
I know we've talked about it, but it was last year at Hampshire when you go, Eric, I can finally come on the podcast. I've run a marathon.
I told her that last year. We finished, and she's giving me a hug, and I go, you can tell Eric I'll finally.
Yes. Because I have been asking you for a couple of years now.
Couple of years.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, anyways, this is cool. So much fun. These Millennium running events are awesome. I love seeing your face here at every one of them. This is amazing, guys. That was Melissa Cummings on the On the Runs podcast. We're going to have to give a real episode for her one day because she's that incredible, guys.
Wow.
That was wicked awesome. All right, Michael's back because Michael has a story, and I was like, can you hold off on this story for Tara to get the headphones set up and everything? All right, so I just ran New York, as we all know, not a big deal. It's a little race in this town called New York
Never
City.
heard of it.
Yeah, not a big deal at all.
Yeah. You run too, so you're wearing the blue poncho. I have an orange poncho. What's the poncho story?
So this poncho is from 2022 and earlier.
Okay, so they're always blue?
They were always blue for as long as I remember. And apparently they decided they were going to switch colors to the orange one in 2023. So
Smart move,
right.
by the way.
So I only ran the marathon in 2024.
So how'd you get a blue poncho?
They decided to give these, they had a bunch extra, I guess. They decided to give these out to the people who finished the Fred LeBeau half marathon in January 2023.
So you didn't actually get the poncho for running the New York City Marathon. You got it for running the Fred LeBeau half marathon.
Yeah. I did not know this was happening. Not me, my coaches, we all did not know this was happening. So we're all taking pictures afterwards. We're all wearing the ponchos like this. And my friends are like, How did you get that? Don't you ever wear that again? You did not earn that.
Does it say finisher on the back?
This is this is exactly the same one you have, just in blue.
It's almost like the people that go to TJ Maxx and buy the marathon jackets.
Well,
yeah, kind of like
or people who buy them on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
You see people are
my
selling
God.
their New York City medals. I shared the one the other day of like
the last four Boston
marathons.
$100 all four.
Oh wait, I will die on the hill. If you do that, you should never be allowed to run the marathon or any world major ever again.
Well, there's some amazing places where you can donate medals and they go to kids. There's this awesome race in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. Some kid will get, a little Chicago Marathon medal, and then some kid will get some epic New York City or Ironman World Championship medal, right?
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal. But, you can totally donate medals if it's not your thing. The selling them, I get selling a poncho though.
Yeah.
Because I saw somebody on the New York City Facebook page share that she made this poncho into a jacket, but it took 2 ponchos for the material to make it into a jacket. And it is a beautiful jacket. So maybe you could sell it and someone's going to buy it.
If you're somebody who's actually like to get the guaranteed entry because you've run so many New York City marathons, but if you run 15 of them, you get guaranteed entry the rest of your life.
Right.
If you have that many, I could see selling an
I
older
have 14
poncho.
more to go.
Yeah, same here. But like I could see that being a thing where maybe you'd sell some, but like the medal. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, donate it.
Yeah, I've donated so many medals, so I can
kids.
understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of that stuff out there. So, cool. You two really didn't get to be introduced earlier, but Tara Pterodactyl, Michael Bauer,
Yes.
and you two will be running in Charlotte next week.
We
so
are.
I expect amazing content.
Oh, absolutely.
Between the two of you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll at least get a pre-race or a post-race selfie.
You could log into the On the Runs and go live.
We could.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's all her.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that one on the TikTok.
Yeah. Right.
But this is awesome. Again, thank you for coming to New Hampshire all the way from Long Island.
absolutely.
Thank you for doing a Millennium Running race. I hope you do this yearly. Make this a yearly, because this is not his first Millennium.
Okay.
He's been doing Millennium races since before he's ever run, since before he ever heard of our podcast.
Really?
Yeah,
all,
so I
all
did
the while by living in Long Island?
Yeah, so I did the Eastern States last year.
Okay.
And I found out about a year ago when this Sammy Sulia's episode.
Yeah.
So Sammy Sulia's right over.
She's right
Sammy
around the
Sulia, where are you? Sammy Sulia's right over there. She's just poking back, took a picture, and that's how Michael Bauer found us.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
because
The reach is amazing
you're
on this
both
podcast.
athletic brew ambassadors.
I mean, if the
So you know Mr. 305.
I know Mr. 305, I know the Vernons,
I need a button for Mr. 305. Every time we mention him, it's like
We gotta make him his own sound.
Pitbull. It's like Dale. Yes.
Fireball.
Fireball. Mr. 305. But anyways, all right, this is awesome. Thank you so much
Hey,
again.
absolutely. Thank you for letting me be on.
Yeah, when you do look at future Millennium races, hit me up before. I'll tell you which ones we'll be at.
Yeah, I mean, I think next year's schedule is kind of lined up. It might be a little tough to get up
No
here.
excuses.
Well, I'm kind of running in Europe next year. No big deal.
No big deal.
Like Europe, Maine?
What?
Europe, Maine?
No, I actually I did my own fundraising thing. I'm going to be going to do 2 of the super halves in Europe, back-to-back days, Prague and Berlin.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Prague's got to be sick.
Yeah.
I can imagine
Prague's going to be sick. All right. I'll give my friend David Pasternak a call, ask him what to do in Prague for you. All right. Well, this is amazing. Michael, thank you so much.
Of course, absolutely. Thanks so much.
I'll see you next weekend.
Definitely.
And we are continuing the tradition of getting someone from the Millennium staff at every live recording of a Millennium race. Now we have someone very special because she also just had a baby. And we're so excited. We have Bridget Cantone on the On the Run podcast. How you doing?
You know what? I'm tired. I got up earlier than probably most today. Had to pump some milk for the baby before going off to work. He's only 2.5 months old. I've already ran my first race with him in the running stroller.
Was that the trick or trot?
Yes.
How'd that go?
You know what? The hardest part was not tripping other people with the running stroller. And like yelling at people, I'm coming, and I'm trying to like not run people over.
I feel like you guys should get like the little bells on it, like ring,
Yes,
ring.
you know what?
I'll have the husband attach a bell so I can just ding ding at people.
Yeah, because you can't do an air horn. It's too loud with the baby.
It's a bit much. Yeah.
His name's Jameson, right?
Yes.
What did you dress him up?
He was wearing Captain America.
Ooh, love that.
And I wore Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's cute.
It's what I had.
Yep.
I love it. It's a good theme.
His first Halloween.
Yeah. And this is my first day back at work. After being home for the
Bridget.
baby.
You picked a good one. It's
Yes.
an awesome race.
Yeah.
2.5 months, like,
Yep.
that was quick. But
Well,
you love it.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're back at your full, because you actually have a 9 to 5. You're a school teacher.
Yes, I teach 5th grade in Hollis, Brookline, New Hampshire.
Are you back to school?
No, I'm taking the whole year off and going
Yes.
back in the fall.
Awesome.
But I mean, this is the job I've been at the longest, working for Millennium Running. I've been with them for 10 years. I actually helped them open the running retail store.
Oh,
You were the
wow.
first retail store employee, I think, right?
Yes, the owner, John Mortimer, calls me an OG.
An OG.
Yes.
This is probably nice though. Like I know motherhood. I'm not a mom, but it's a lot.
Well, you're a mom to fur babies.
Oh yes, I know. Shout out to Jack and Arnold. But like from a lot of moms, I've heard like going back to work or like doing something for yourself and like not getting away, but like having your time, and it's nice.
Yeah, I get very stir crazy. Like yesterday, I literally put the baby in the running stroller and was like, we are running to Hannaford Pharmacy to pick up my prescriptions because it's too nice outside to take the car. So we're going for it.
It's actually kind of the nice part about living here. So I grew up in a small town, and if it was within the 20-minute drive, it was close. I live here now, and it's nice that I could walk just a few minutes, and I'm at a CVS, I'm at a convenience store.
Yep.
A 5-minute ride or less than that to Hannaford's.
Yeah.
The convenience is really nice, and when it's a nice day, my daughter's 9. She asked us this summer, like, could she walk to the store? And the answer was an absolute no, you cannot go without us. She wanted to go by herself.
You can, but not alone.
Yes. And she's like, I'll be fine. You're like, and we're like, no. And it's funny.
She's growing up too fast, man. Keep them young. Keep them young.
Yeah.
As long as possible.
It's funny because we were at the Mohegan Sun yesterday for a cheerleading comp. And we brought the boys to this place called Kids Quest. And we thought we got to go in, but no. It's a park and no parents are allowed.
Whoa.
And they have staff there. It's like daycare.
Where you're like, bye.
I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I looked and I said, see those 2 doors that say emergency exit only? There's somebody watching them. What if my boys are the 2 who'll go out there? And thankfully 2 other girls who are on the cheer team, much younger, more closer to the boys' age, a little older. I was like, you want to go? I'll pay for you. Go. And I felt a little better. But those moments happen where your kids leave you for the first time and you're like, you can't stop. You don't know what to do with yourself either after. It's so funny. It's like, what do we do?
I just know how difficult it is for you having 2 of the same, like...
And they're monsters.
They go in opposite directions.
But Bridget, you just shared with me a photo. So is this your first time without him for the last 2.5 months?
Actually, when he was only 2 weeks old, I had to leave him to go to a bachelorette party, actually. And it wasn't that wild. It was at Tuscan Village in Salem, New Hampshire. And I was like, well, gotta go. And left him at home with Dad. And I was like, all right, figure it out, Dad. Here we go. And that was interesting because I was only like 2 weeks old, postpartum, and I had a C-section. So like getting in and out of the car that we were traveling in, I was like, oh God, ouch. But my husband sent me a picture this morning, and the baby had his mouth wide open, and I was like, oh, cute. Is he smiling or yawning? And the only response was the word screaming. So I was like, all right, they're having a great morning together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, just try not to rub it in that you're having fun at work.
Yeah.
Because I think you do have a lot of fun at work.
Yeah, it's definitely like working in a industry that you can relate to is definitely great because I don't have to grade or do report cards here. But yeah, I mean, my boss is like one of the best bosses there is. He's always like, how's it going? Do you need anything? Do you need, thank you for showing up.
You've been pumping his tires since the day we met at Bonfire.
Yes.
Years ago.
Yes.
You've been pumping his tires. We were like 30 episodes in, and you've been pumping his tires. Tell us a little bit more about what your role is. Let's start with, spare no details, but how did you even get in this role?
Well, so I joined the running club, the Millennium Running Club, back, I don't know, maybe in 2013 when I moved back home.
Another OG.
Yes. For sure. I moved back home. I ran really low-level D3 in college for a college that is now shut down, which is sad.
What school?
Green Mountain College in Vermont.
Green. I thought you said Dream.
No, Green Mountain College. Shout out the GMC Eagles. Rest in peace. That college is shut down. But I moved back home and I was like, who do I run with now? Like, I don't have a team. I don't have people. And I joined the club. And then when they were opening the store, I interviewed, and they're like, we don't want to just hire you because you're in the club. But they hired me. I helped them open the store. And I've been with them for 10 years now. So,
and that probably works out perfect because you are a school teacher, so you work for them full time in the summer, I guess.
Yeah, full time in the summer, nights, weekends. Yeah.
Awesome.
What are you doing today now? You have pop-up merch tents.
Yep.
Do you run those? Do you manage them? Like everyone who wants to come here, they can pretty much get. You bring the store to the race, basically.
Yeah. So when we have races, we have store tents, and you can purchase. We take card, which is nice, so people can get whatever they want. We've got all sorts of gear. We've got fuel, nutrition.
Got the sunglasses.
Oh yes, Gooder sunglasses. We got Boco hats. So we just started carrying Skeeta brand hats and earbands not too long ago. And
lots to choose from, you guys.
Yeah, event-specific gear. So we've got the magnets and stickers and hats and sweatshirts from this event. And then whatever we don't sell, you can buy at the store in Bedford or online.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
As we continue to do this, we're learning tricks to the trade. How do we stay neat and organized? How do we make this look better? It looks like crap compared to Newburyport today, but it looks so much better than it did at the 10-miler. You must have this down to a science. Everything I see Millennium does is down to a science. It's fast, it's efficient, it's fluent. The same with the store. Like you pack up a lot of the store and bring it here, and then you pack up and bring it back, and you're probably not wasting much time and energy because you've got it figured out.
Yeah, it's definitely very planned of like, this is the specific stuff we're going to bring, this is stuff we're not going to bring. And we have like these little bins that we pack stuff into so we can just pop it out onto the tables, pack it back up when we're ready to go. And, the packing and unpacking goes great. The technology, not so much.
That could be a Code Brown story.
That's why I let him do all the stuff. Like, I don't touch anything electronic.
Yeah, and you always finger crossed that technology, like, please work with us today.
Yeah, especially when you got like that $500 sale and you're like, oh no,
yes,
the card reader's not working.
Yeah, exactly, and you're trying to reconnect to Wi-Fi over and over again. But you got to roll with the punches and just kind of figure out some tricks and hope it works.
Right. You got really cool staff. Something I noticed that's been a lot of fun lately. And I guess you've been away for a little bit of it because you're, had a baby.
Yeah,
Again,
I guess so.
Not a big deal, but the social media content game from Millennium Running lately, it's like been top notch, and a lot of it comes from the store.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you ready when you get back in the store full time now that you're working to be all over social media?
I mean, that's a lot of pressure. Got to be in front of the camera.
Yeah, you guys are like the models too when you have new product come in.
Yes.
You guys are like the sweatshirts, the shirts. So.
We have a social media content creator now, and she comes in and we come up with some ideas, and like a lot of them have been Brandon's ideas. He's hysterical in the skeleton costume. I don't know if you saw those leading up to Halloween, and he was making like terrible dad jokes.
That's my kind of thing.
Yes, like skeleton costume, and he's like, I've been dying to get in here and buy some new shoes. My feet are sore to the bone.
But
But
press the button. There we
There it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I'm ready. Back in the day, at the beginnings of social media, we would try on the outfits and like try and post them, but we didn't really know what we're doing. We're not content creators. And so if you dig way back in the Instagram, you might see some of me wearing some outfits. Maybe if they're still lingering on the social media. Hopefully they're gone.
Eric's going to do the
Throwback
deep
Thursday.
dive.
Yeah.
He's going to go deep dive. Yeah.
Pre-baby.
I love it, and the thing is, when I think John posted on his own Facebook about it, or maybe it was on the Millennium page, and like Erica tagged me, 5 people liked it, and
We're like, Eric, get the job.
I see who does it now. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad they didn't hire me. I didn't even apply, but I'm like, the person doing it now is crushing it. There's one I thought could have been a little, what I would have done differently. I thought this would have been funny more so. They had the one where the trust fall.
Yes, that was funny.
John was supposed to catch it, and he goes, you can't trust anyone. I don't remember who fell.
Yes, it was Mackenzie.
So Mackenzie,
Yes.
I thought like everybody in the store should just be like, oh my God, start running to Mackenzie. And then you hear someone in the background go, can somebody, is anyone a doctor? And John's just focused on the shoes and the sit. I was like, oh, that would have been awesome. But
Yes, you can't trust anybody with your shoe fitting process.
Yes, I thought it was great. And you seem to be doing now more of the trends.
Yeah.
And we keep talking about doing it one day. What's the one now where you're back to back in the song? And we're like, we'll do it one day.
He
but
sends me stuff all the time. I was like, yeah, let's do that.
she knows we're not going to do it. We need who you hired.
Yeah. My social media bar is just very low, so if anything's going to happen, it's because of Eric.
Well, this was fun. Are you and Jameson going to be at the turkey trot?
You know what? I have to watch the weather forecast.
We talked about this earlier.
Yeah,
That was
his
my
daughter
daughter.
needs a certain weather pattern.
I think that if the weather's cooperating, I think yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
It'll be awesome. My
Dressed as a
daughter's more,
turkey.
I don't want her to have the bad experience, so I'm the one making the decision. And if it's raining...
You don't want to taint her memories of road races.
Right.
Come
And she
on.
already had the 5K experience, and it was insane.
I mean, road races are always rainbows and butterflies, right?
Yes, yes. If you learn what I learned, you know, no one has the book on how to be a parent. When you're a parent, you're learning every day, right? And you're figuring it out. You don't have this down to a science on day one. And when I take my kids skiing now, it's more about, I do have to be a little picky. They need to be warm.
Yeah.
All right? You got to
Comfortable-ish.
get them the right
That's
gear.
how I would do it.
Yeah, you get
And
them
I'm
the
a
right
full-blown
gear,
adult.
and then they just have, you can be out there all day having fun, and it's like 20 degrees, and you don't even know it. And it's the same here with the running and all that. So what you do with the community and Millennium and what everyone does, like you've been pumping Millennium's tires for years with me, and I remember talking to John one of the first times about it and how you were doing that. So I appreciate everything you've done for us. You probably don't even know it, but you've done a lot.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know, I just love the company. I've been with them for a long time. I also coach the running club workouts, too. So,
yeah, when Coach Jen isn't there, we get Coach Bridget.
Yes.
Well,
with people into shape.
Yes. Well, this was amazing. I'm sure you got to go back to work.
I know.
But,
I guess I should.
But this was so much fun. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Bridget.
It's
Woo.
great to see you here, and I love seeing you and Sammy Sulia doing everything together.
Yeah, you
with
know
your
what?
babies, Jameson Parker.
We did mommy baby yoga.
Yeah.
And we've done some mommy and baby walks and runs, and we're getting
that's
out
probably
there.
awesome. You guys both being first-time moms experience a lot of this together.
Well, and her and I actually met like probably over a decade ago through the running club, and we reconnected. And our baby's similar in age, and we're both like, haha, I have no idea what I'm doing as a mom, but we know how to be active, so let's figure it out together.
Jameson and Parker are going to be best friends for life. Watch
Yeah,
it.
they're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. You're doing an amazing job as a
Thank you.
mom, and you guys do an amazing job here at Millennium.
You know what? We're all just figuring it out day at a time, right?
That's right. That's right.
Life in general.
Yeah.
Ladies, anything
Seriously.
else for Bridget before we send her back to work?
Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you could take a couple of minutes and relax, sit down.
I left my poor coworker Sarah over there.
Sorry, Sarah.
Oh my God, you have a line of like 30 people right now. The Millennium merch tent is just insane, and she's looking at us like, oh my God, when are you going to be done?
Sarah's
Go back to
getting
work.
slammed. Sorry, Sarah.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Thanks again.
while we're doing this, you just wave to somebody. Who'd you wave to? Or should we get Tracy over? Here, yell to Tracy. Or Bridget might have just done it for us. Tracy. Erica's gonna go get Tracy. How you doing there, Tara?
I'm good. I'm cold.
Yeah, it is a little cold. You know,
I'm cold and I smell really bad.
I thought it would have been great if we could have continued the Millennium Running on the runs races or just epic weather.
Yeah.
It is still pretty epic running weather. It's just not warm for us. Oh, I caught the
nice
microphone.
Maybe not.
Oh my God! So I'm really excited to have you here. So we have Tracey Eastman on here. I need to give her the. Yes.
Yes.
So let me go back into my memory here. We met around the Shamrock half marathon when Erica and I were handing out stickers. That's
Which I have original stickers.
right, and that's the same day we met Tara Pterodactyls separately.
Same day.
Yes. But you knew
Couple
us
of
because
legends.
of Sarah Hallett.
Yes.
And you're you and Sarah and Mike Lynch and Eric and all them were part of the Millennium Running Club. That's how we met.
Tracy's
exactly
our OG.
You are our OG.
That's exactly right. I am your OG.
Yes.
And I was super pumped up about the podcast immediately because you guys are really great at just talking like naturally and it goes with the flow. It's very nice.
And we edit a little bit to make it sound better. Yeah. That was, so you want to take a wild guess, even though I just said it, but we'll see who is listening. You want to take a guess what episode number that was?
5?
12.
12.
I was going to,
okay.
yeah. But 5 was good. So 5 is, no, here's why 5's in your head. Because 5 is really number 1 for me.
Was that our new shoes?
Yes.
Yeah. 5 was really number 1. So if you think about it, 12 would have been 7, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's when we found it right there,
Right
actually.
there at the Thirsty Moose, right across the street.
Oh man, bring it
So
back memories.
even
I
though
love
I
it.
know you and Erica and Tara
I've gotten a
Pterodactyl.
chance to hang out with Tracy way more than you have. She's seen
That's
me
true.
at my worst.
But
I have seen you at your worst.
But tell us a little
And
bit
best.
about yourself, though, because there's a lot of people here listening who don't know who you are.
So, Tracey Eastman. So I'm originally from Massachusetts. I lived in Jaffrey for 20-something years. And then I got a divorce and decided to start running to get myself through that divorce. And every mile I did, it was just like a weight off my shoulders. So then I joined Millennium Running Club. It was January. I joined Millennium Running Club out of Milford. I live in Jaffrey. Well, spring comes along, and it's not in Jaffrey, Milford. It's in Manchester. So I joined a run club an hour away from my house. But at that point, I had already met a ton of people that I loved running with, that built me up. I felt great about my life again. It got me through all of the hard, bad times. So I joined Run Club. I could barely run a 5K. I did couch to 5K all on my own. And then about, a few months in, I was like, I got to try this half marathon thing. So I do a half marathon, and now I'm excited about maybe I could do a marathon. So a year later, I did a marathon. One and done. And since then, I've done 1 million 5Ks, 1 million half marathons, all the different things, and it's just such a stress relief. And obviously, with the crowds and the support and the hype, it's amazing.
And we see Eric, we'll talk about Eric in a second, but we always see him on his bike supporting everybody else too.
Yes.
and doing the laps. And you're not just at you're not just at these events, you're at Hamster Wheel, you're somewhere every weekend supporting somebody. If you're not running, you're supporting, you're doing the support crew with Eric, because didn't you run with her last year at Hamster Wheel?
Last year at Hamster Wheel, we were there to support. I did 25 miles in support.
Yep.
I wasn't trained for that. But
Basically
I just
ran a marathon in support.
I just went out and walked, and whoever needed somebody there, we were like, let's go walk with so-and-so, let's go be with so-and-so. And
So
luckily,
last year, you were there to support Sheila,
Right.
who was also not having a great time.
Right.
But I was like just weeping. I couldn't control my emotions.
Yeah.
And Sheila's like, go take Tracy. And I was like, thank you, Sheila.
Sheila was like, just go with her. She needs support. I'm like, okay. She goes, everybody gets that way. She's going to be fine.
So I have a very soft spot for Tracy because she did save me from being a total absolute mess, and got me. I did finish that day, which is why I was there this year. Tracy was there this year, being more support system. Like, that's what the running community is. We
It
just
is.
support everybody, so give back when you can.
Exactly. And
Tracy's the best.
Tracy
at
and
it.
Eric always show up with beer.
Yes.
We sure do.
Always
have beer.
we
Because
sure
last
do.
year when I ran Hamster Wheel, I was done, and you guys, Eric opened the cooler. He's like, "You want one?" I was like, "Heck yeah!"
That was us this year too. I had my own cooler, and I was like, it's nice to be on the other side.
Exactly.
Crack a
That's
beer.
exactly right. We got to actually enjoy a beer together this time. Yeah.
One other mention I wanted before we go past Hamster Wheel.
Yeah.
You did that 25 miles so easily and well because you got loose and warmed up. Remember?
Yes.
Remember who warmed you up?
Oh, your daughter was a drill sergeant, and if she's gonna warm anybody up, like she really did her job. So. The only reason I did so well is because of her, and I didn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
She did a good job.
Yeah.
I was like, honey, there's no way I can bend like that. She was doing some gymnastic stuff.
You
and I
are
was like,
not
nope.
doing that right, she
No,
would
I
say.
am not. I cannot do that.
So you mentioned one and done marathon. What marathon was that?
Manchester City.
This one.
This one.
This is so hard.
2018.
That's the year I did it.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I was 5 hours and 29 minutes.
That's awesome for this
I
course.
just looked it up the other day. I was like, okay.
This is a hard course.
This is a very
I
hard
mean,
course.
I did it in 2016, and I haven't done it since.
It's a tough one. So I don't know if I ever want to do one because of the time it takes to train. I don't have that
it's
time.
a commitment,
And by the end of it, you're like, this is a full-time job.
Yep.
And I'm slow runner, so if I'm going to go do a 20-mile run, I'm going to be out there for 5 hours.
Right.
And like that it wore on my kids, it wore on myself and my job and my life, and I don't necessarily want to take the time to do that now. Maybe someday I'll still do it, but the half marathon is a good goal. It's a good journey.
It's a perfect distance when you have to manage everything else in life.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've always said since I did this one half marathon randomly in Lake Placid. I was there for a wedding, and when you go to the hotel.
I remember you talking about that.
And I was like, you know what, that was awesome. And if I can just always stay in half marathon shape where you can do one at any point you want, that's an amazing mark to set. And then really, if you want to amp it up to a marathon after that, it's a little more icing on the cake.
Right.
It's a little more work and effort.
Well, you just did it. You did your marathon last weekend.
I did. I had to do my long runs on Wednesdays.
Okay.
That's how I made it work. I had to really change my training plan up because I did this marathon last year.
Right. I remember I cheered you win.
Right. And it was awful, not the race, but the training, because I just couldn't get in. I think I had a 12-mile long run and then 20.
And especially with little kids, how do you find the time and the balance for all of that?
You just got to leave work a little early on Wednesday, and you got to run from 2 to 6 or something.
Right, which is hard.
Yeah.
When you have a life, a balance of kids and family and running, it takes a toll sometimes if you're trying to do those long distance training.
It's more fun though when you get to do it with somebody else.
Yeah.
And
that's
you
true.
get to do it with the Millennium Running crew that you've been a part of for how long?
Since 2017.
Beautiful.
So 8 years.
And that was when you lived in Jaffrey.
Yes.
And so you already knew people in the Millennium Running Club, or you met them here and that's
I
what
met them
hooked you?
here. I met them. So somebody in Jaffrey that was part of my kids' elementary school, was a parent that was there, was like, yeah, I sometimes run with Millennium. I'm going to join and go do the winter runs at the Dome. And I was like, that sounds great.
Was that Justin D. Flamery? Yes. Justin D. Flamery finishing the marathon.
Woo! So then I met Eric, who is now my husband.
And great name.
Yeah, exactly.
Spells it right, too.
And he did a marathon the year I met him. And then that inspired me to do a marathon.
Were you swooned by him? You're like, wow, look at that guy.
Exactly.
I'm going to go get that.
We need to do a couple series. And you two can, open up the couple series.
Right.
You can set the standard.
Yes.
Well, that's what you had Erica.
We do
and
have the standard.
What's Erica's husband name?
Clint.
Yeah.
You had them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a power couple too.
Yeah, they are.
And so for Eric, he had knee surgery a couple years later and has since kind of done the shorter distances. So he'll always support anybody for a long run on his bike.
Yes.
And so he's the Sherpa. He carries a backpack. He takes everybody's clothes that they want to shed during a race. It's been really nice. So during my marathon training, I was lucky that he was hurt. And he got to come on all of my long runs with me.
Was this the spark? Was this like what
We were
started-
together at that point.
Okay.
Yes. So the spark was he asked me if I wanted to join his Tough Mudder team. And I said, sure. He goes, well, do you know anything about Tough Mudder? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, well, that's pretty awesome. You're just going to join? And so from there, we trained a lot. We did a lot together he was helping me do all the things. He helped me set up a dating profile online.
Oh.
He was trying to help me date.
Plot twist.
Yes.
He set
And
the
so-
standards just to be around his location and just like, Eric, you're the only guy who keeps popping up on my dating profile.
Every time I swipe right, it's your face. It's weird.
I wish that was true. But he did. He was trying to just be a great friend, and so I was wholeheartedly myself with him because I wasn't interested. He's not in my league, and we're not going to ever date. He was just a good friend.
Not in your league? Like, did you think he was out of your league?
He wasn't somebody I would date.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
At all.
Yeah, hey, sometimes that's how it happens.
I'm glad you
end
broadened
up
your horizons.
you end up with somebody that you never thought that you would be with.
And it wasn't because of anything except that, like, I thought he was a lot older. He wasn't a lot older, but I thought he was a lot older than me. I just didn't think I was like somebody he would date or that I would want to date. And then we were together all the time. And then he was like, we should date.
Netflix and chill.
You should cancel your dating profile. If you know what I'm
You're
saying.
just wasting money now.
I canceled it within a week. I was like, no, thank you. I'm not out for that. If I didn't meet somebody naturally, it was not meant to be.
Well, you did.
Well,
I
the
did.
thing is, you already did. You just didn't know it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Well, this is cool. I love you because you've been supporting us since that day we met right there at the Thirsty Moose.
Yes, and I've been listening to podcasts since. I am not caught up to date though.
It's all
I'm
right.
a little behind.
It's all right.
I've been
They're out
listening
there
to
forever. You got
I'm
plenty of
listening to
time.
audiobooks, and I have a goal to do 2 a month.
See, Tracy and I talked about this.
Yes,
because
and
I
it's
do
hard.
the same thing. And
Yes.
I fully support the audiobooks.
So I'm like, every time I get a chance to listen to my audiobook, it takes away from the podcast, which really sucks because
It's
I
all
love
right.
listening
We're
to the
always
run.
here for you, and you're just gonna. It'll be fun because you'll be binge listening one day.
So when I go for a long run, I love to listen to the podcast because you have long podcasts.
Yeah.
And it keeps you motivated because everybody on your podcast is like excited and happy to be here and talking about inspiring things. It just gets you motivated. It's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. We want you to feel like you're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's the goal. Well, you're a huge supporter. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for everything you do. And I can't wait to see you more at the Turkey Trot in a couple weeks.
Yeah, Turkey Trot in a couple weeks, and then I might be retired until May.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Do you
Take the
ski?
winter off.
Wait, do you ski?
What's that?
Do you go skiing?
I do. A little bit.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
go.
I'm not a
ever
good skier.
If
It's
you
okay.
ever want
suck.
to après ski, call me.
Yeah.
I'm a very sucky skier. I'm very slow. I had a knee injury on skiing a few years ago, so it scares me. But we are going to Finland skiing this year.
Wow.
I'm Finnish.
You are?
Yes.
We're going to Levi.
Let's go. I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
It's going to be really fun.
I hope you don't mind having a third wheel.
Right.
Eric.
You can sleep
You don't
right
have to
between
get
me
the
and
names
Eric.
confused. You just go, yo, Eric.
No, you gotta stick your Eric.
Oh,
in
no,
the
I
middle.
get to be in the middle of the two Erics.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say put him in the middle.
A Tracy sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As
Well,
long
that-
as it's an Eric on each side. Yeah.
There you go.
This was amazing. Thank you so much for jumping on right there. That was
Yeah,
fun.
thank you for
Well,
having
everything
me.
Thank
you've
you
done
so
has been
much.
great. So,
Yeah.
yeah, huge supporter since day one. High
Yes.
five, Tracey Eastman on the On the Runs
Thank
podcast.
you.
Finally had her. Let's do it.
Thank you, Tracy.
We got throw headphones on. Throw headphones on. You throw headphones on. I definitely want Daniel. Definitely need Daniel. Here, Daniel, do those ones. You want to stay with me?
I will, yeah.
Yeah, stay with me.
Where's Erica?
Erica's no longer part of this podcast. It's the Eric and Daniel show. It's the Eric and Daniel show, and we have Nicole and Pterodactyl on.
I used to co-host. It's not the Eric and Daniel show. It's
I
not
like
a thing.
this new title, though.
It's
This is
terrible.
good.
I
It's a
love
running
that
title.
All right, Pterodactyl and I are back. Well, I should say Daniel and I are back now with Nicole and
Sorry,
Tara because
Tara.
Daniel is the new co-host. Really, Daniel, I want to talk to you first for a second. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, actually.
You just did the relay marathon.
Yes.
Did you do the first half or the second?
I did the first half.
Oh, she did that on purpose.
I did not.
She knew.
He
She knew.
selected this because he didn't want to wait because he would be too anxious.
Oh, my
I
God.
offered several times to take the first half.
Nobody told me there were so many hills. She never told me.
It's brutal.
She
I
was
just
probably
found out
telling you,
today.
take whatever you want. It's going to be fine. And she like, I know he's going to take first, and this is going to work out in
Listen.
my favor.
Justine and I were just telling him he's got to learn on his own. So that's how you learn.
Anyways, you were not a runner before you met this crazy lady, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. And now look at
Now
you.
look at
I
you.
see you. I'm at like up at 8 in the morning with the boys taking them to the park, and I see you doing laps around Livingston now. Like you've turned into something else, and it's been a lot of fun to see.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun and a good journey so far, for sure.
Run the journey.
Was this
I
your
did that on
plan
purpose.
the whole time?
What?
Was this your plan the whole time?
What,
Find a
to
guy
turn
and
him?
instead of fix him, you're like, I'm going to turn him into
I
a
didn't
runner.
either, but I had a wife. You know what's really funny is somebody's yesterday, we met with a friend of mine, and she's like, oh, you're engaged. But I thought you were already married because you posted about your wife. And I was like, I was so confused. I was like, yes.
We keep that on the down low.
Nick might be listening to. Well,
Nick is aware.
Yeah, true. So you two did the relay.
Yep.
Is this your first like relay together? You've run together, but have you?
No, we did reach the beach together.
Oh yeah, that's an epic relay race.
Yeah.
So how do you like doing this together all the time?
I love it.
Yeah? What was the day like then for you? Okay, we'll start with you, Daniel, because you obviously did the first half, not knowing about the hills.
Nobody told me.
Were you?
It's not true.
How'd it go? Like, was it too early? Was it too cold? Was it perfect?
No, it went well. I have Raynaud's, so I immediately lose feeling in my fingers and toes. So that's not great. But then those come back eventually.
And then how was your day?
It was okay. I had to wait for him, so I was very cold. So
Well, that's your fault, because you let him go first.
So when I saw you, you hadn't even ran yet.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I like to spectate.
Yeah,
so
she
I
was
like,
awesome. She was cheering for
Yeah,
me and Jen.
I was over at like right before 6, and I was like just cheering. So I saw a ton of people, like Mike Martinez, Brian Severance, like all of those like type of people, and I was like, yeah, I saw Tara. I was able to see a ton of people. I
Right.
love the spectating part of it.
It actually is one of the best parts.
It
I
is.
enjoy it too. Like when you do the big race, you're out there by yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Like unlike New York where you're with everyone. But when I ran this last year, the second half was so lonely.
Yeah.
And you're by yourself. Like,
That's because the rail trail sucks. It's so long. It's like 6 miles out
it's
of the
long
rail
and
trail.
straight, and
Yeah.
when you could be running really fast, but you don't feel it because it just feels like you're doing the same thing over
Yes.
and over and over.
Yes.
You had the better time at the first half. So
And he PR'd.
way to go! Not a big. Here you go.
So
That's way
158.
better than ringing the bell.
Wow, that's
I like
awesome.
Yeah.
Is that your first sub too?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
His first one was a 2-hour marathon. He killed it.
Wow,
Yeah.
awesome. Good for you.
So Daniel, when you met Nicole, when you started dating and everything, and you're like getting serious, when did she begin the whole thing? Like, hey, we're gonna start running together.
I didn't do that.
She claims she didn't. She kind of
I
did.
didn't because I had Justine to run with. I was fine.
She's
No,
like, you're going to
there
start
was-
running or we're done.
It was no. She never did anything like that. But there was a Saturday. She's like, "I'm gonna run. Do you want to try taking my bike out?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can do that. I'm in shape, no problem." Meanwhile, I was not in shape, and so I was riding the bike, and I was like, "Something's wrong with my leg. Hold on, let me check something." And meanwhile, she's just running all the way down the road.
I kept
couldn't-
waiting. He's like, go, go, go. And I was like, all
I
right.
gotta check the tires. The tires are wrong.
The air pressure's a little low.
Yeah. And so I couldn't even bike while she was running. So I was like, it was alarmed with how out of shape I was. So I was like, all right, we gotta start this slow. And so it just started.
Well,
It was-
it's been a fun journey to watch. I'm going to use that word, journey, for you there. It's been a fun journey to watch and see you progress because you both post about it and share about it. And now you're just running under sub 2-hour half marathons, no problem. You're crushing 5Ks. You're at all the running events with her and with her wife, doing it all. It's been kind of fun to watch the journey.
It's been great.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you? What's next for you, Nicole?
We're going to Disney in a couple weeks.
I know this, but the kids don't know.
The kids don't know.
The kids don't
listen to the podcast.
They don't. Yeah, they don't listen. We'll have to edit this out. Oh, and
The kids don't listen to
I'm
the
so
podcast.
excited because I was talking to you the other day about it. You're like, we're staying at you're staying at
Port Orleans.
but the Riverside part.
Yeah.
It used to be called Dixie Landings.
Oh.
Right? I've been at that place a few times, and the French Quarter Park's very nice. Riverside's very nice. They're going to have so much fun.
Yeah,
What are we
we're
doing?
excited.
A week at Disney?
Yeah.
Did we get the Hopper Pass?
No.
That's okay. You
We're
don't really
doing
need
Magic Kingdom 2 days in a row. Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and then we're going to Universal.
No
we're going
Ep-
to be down there for Thanksgiving.
No Epcot?
No way.
Oh, guys.
We could
It's an adult.
Rookie mistake.
It is not I am not a rookie.
Epcot at nighttime.
It would
Epcot
be.
at
We have
nighttime.
3 children.
Oh, it'd be amazing. Well, no, take the kids. It's amazing.
No.
You got to go to all of them all. I love Disney. I'm a little bit of a Disney nerd. So, a couple of other questions. Are you going to do a character dinner or
Yes.
character meal?
We are, yep.
Clutch. Nice. Do you know which one?
We're doing Storybook.
Okay.
It's the Eagle Queen with Snow White, and then
Yeah.
we're doing breakfast in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, that's gonna. We did a meal at Animal Kingdom. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite we didn't do this year, but my favorite from the past is breakfast at the Polynesian. It's like a Hawaiian breakfast.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Jackson did that the last time he went.
Oh, so Jackson is a Disney pro.
He's been once with his dad
Yeah,
for a
okay.
couple of days. So.
Okay. Well, it's fun. Disney is seriously the happiest place on earth. I love going, and we're going to go again. And probably, I told Ashley the other day, around the time the boys turned 7, so we
Yeah,
got
it's a good age.
about 2.5 more years.
Yeah.
I have never been, so this is more
Never
for me.
been?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes!
His parents used to tell him he was going, and then they bring him to Santa's Village. So.
That's true. They'd say, get in the
Sounds
car,
like
we're
my
going to Disney
childhood.
World.
Storyland. Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yeah.
Six Gun City?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's just so sad when I
What's
drive
that?
by it now. It's abandoned. You didn't go?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, my God.
Is it just me?
Sometimes
Have
you've
you
got a
heard of
Fun Town
Six Gun
Splash
City?
House.
What? How have I not heard of this?
Six Gun City was the best.
She was homeschooled. What's happening here?
It was amazing. But anyways, hey, congratulations on...
Also, congratulations to you on New York City.
Yes.
That medal is freaking amazing. I heard that this is the elevation course or something.
if you look at it like
sideways.
this, that's
Oh
the
my
start.
God.
Yep.
So that's
so
the
cool.
that's the course. That's so cool.
That's a world major worthy medal.
How 100%.
Yes.
You did so awesome.
It was so much fun.
Yeah,
and,
that's great.
And I felt so great.
Yep, that's great.
And a big part of it was the training and
Yep.
just adjusting, like doing my long runs on Wednesdays. But I got my long runs in this year.
Yeah.
And those 5 out of 7 weeks in a row there were clutch.
Yeah.
Like, what a difference. So, compared to last year. Because last year, we know
Yeah.
I struggled with the long run.
You did,
I
but-
couldn't get the long run in.
Yeah.
And I got 2, and I got like a 12 and a 20.
Yeah, but the boys were younger, right? Like you were just trying to figure it
Well,
out.
I had to adjust.
so-
I had to
yeah.
do it on Wednesday afternoons.
Right.
I could never get it in on a weekend. So
I just told you to rearrange it however you want.
Yeah, exactly. I looked at the week and I said, okay, your week would start on a Monday. I'm like, I'm starting that week on Thursday.
I'm
and
like,
it's
yeah,
going to
whatever.
Wednesday. So
Whatever works for you.
I figured it out.
Yep, that's
it was a
important.
blast, but I would not have been able to figure it out on my own. That's for sure. So, last note, we had so much fun at that live show, but I want to know, what did you think of the live show?
I thought it was great.
It was
an awesome forum.
Yeah, you were in the
It was-
audience.
It was really good to see, yeah.
Yeah.
And as the audience, we could hear everything
She
really
used you as her example all the time.
well. She did, yes.
And you too, Eric,
Yeah, yeah.
of what not to do.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, this was awesome. Have a
Okay.
great day.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of it. Will you be at the turkey trot?
We're gonna be in
they're
Disney.
gonna be in Disney.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you for listening, Tara.
Well, have fun at Disney. I'm
Thank you.
super excited and jealous, and I love you guys both. So thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for having
Amazing.
us.
Tara, I think we got to finish this up.
Yeah.
You guys are good if you want to go and mingle with others and drink more
We're
beer.
gonna go eat.
But we got to finish this up because I got to go. It is 2:01, so I got 4 minutes. I want to thank you for coming here. What a song right now. I love this song.
This is a great song.
This song is amazing. It's fitting to end the day with it. Thanks for coming and co-hosting with me.
Yeah, I love this. I thank you guys for
This was a
including me.
blast. I'm glad you had a great day. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, now we're 2 for 3 with On the Runs coming to a Millennium Race and bringing epic weather because I am cold.
I'm
It is.
freezing.
Listen, yeah, this is perfect for running. It is not the best for podcasting.
No, it's not for sitting around.
Yeah. I am cold. I'm shaking sometimes. But, oh, man, the crew's awesome. We've kept the theme of getting someone from Millennium and everyone. But the guy, Phil, from Swim with a Mission, he was incredible.
That was awesome.
Yeah, great get.
Yeah.
I need you here for all of them. Erica, grab the microphone. We're wrapping this up here. Put your headset back on.
Okay, hi.
We're wrapping it up. Episode
I had to
196.
give hugs. All my friends are here. The Millennium Run Club crew.
She needs to remember that she is working, though. But it worked out because we had the power couple.
I was very happy to give up my mic for Daniel.
Yes, we had the power couple. So, hey, I should thank you, too. I can't keep giving her crap, but you jetted over here after the BAA half
You
marathon.
damn right I did. I mean, this is so fun. And I'm sad I couldn't get here sooner, but I'm very glad that I at least get to see some of the final finishers. Like, the grit that you are seeing out here is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy to see it.
This is amazing. We got a great spot. So thank you to John and thank you to the entire Millennium team. This was so much fun. This I think is our last one of the year. We got to do 3 this year.
Which is awesome.
We didn't know we were doing this at all like 4 months ago.
I mean, this is kind of our thing now. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm much more calm. I don't get nervous anymore because it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is incredible.
This was great. So we'll be at more of these next year. The weather will be epic, like it has for the other two. For us, the weather will also be epic for the runners. We will do this in the cold for the runners to have great weather. So
I'm gonna need a couple of beers.
We're gonna need some space heaters, maybe.
Yep, I like that.
well, those are things we should invest in.
Yeah.
A space heater would be
We need to put
epic
it on
right
the
now
rider.
for me.
Yeah.
So clutch.
But this was so much fun again. Thank you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. That we got to do these this year. It was such a cool experience for us, and we're going to do a lot more. We're going to make sure the speaker's not facing the microphones because it was earlier, and I had Darren move it.
Nice.
So, guys, amazing. What a year. I know it's not our last episode of the year. We have a great guest next week that Erica and I are going to get to record in person with tomorrow at the Tuscan Village.
How cool, right?
How cool is that? And then we got some more. We actually have some people we already recorded with back in the summer who we haven't been able to drop their episodes yet.
Thank you, everybody, for being very patient.
It's going to be an amazing November. December will be some of the awesome best ofs, the Christmas special. And then 2026 is going to be freaking awesome. Epic.
But if you guys are looking for a turkey trot, come join us at the Fisher Cats 5K.
We'll be there. Can't wait. So, Erica, you need to take us home here.
I got to say congratulations to everybody who raced at the Manchester City Marathon today, whether you were relaying, half marathon, wasn't there a 5K? I think you guys are amazing. Congratulations. So thank you guys for listening. You know we love you.
And I just want to say thank you to all of our veterans. Veterans Day is on Tuesday, November 11th.
Yes.
And the people that ran today, we ran for you guys. And Swim with a Mission, check them out.
Right. It's nice that you mentioned that because we already recorded the Tros for Tuesday's episode, which is actually Veterans Day, and we forgot to add that to that. So thank you to all the veterans on Veterans Day,
Thank you for your service.
November 11th, and have a great weekend because right now when you're listening, it is Friday Eve, and there's no better day than Friday Eve because tomorrow's Friday, guys. Then it's the weekend. The weather's going to be amazing. Go out there, have some fun runs, whatever you're doing.
I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Follow Pterodactyl on all social media platforms because she's gonna crush
Kill it
social
with the
media.
content.
Yes. All right, Erica, officially take us home.
Thank you guys for listening. You know we love you.
Never trust a fart.
Don't fear the code brown.
And don't forget to stretch.
Do it. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool.
That hurt. My hands are cold.
Here we go. All right, we're back with another fun, amazing friend here. What's up? What's up?
Did you play? Oh, you won? Okay. He won a race.
He won.
You're the marathon winner. All right, come back.
Way more important.
What was your time?
Yay.
This is Hannah's song.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know that because her episode hasn't dropped yet.
I'm yelling at you. You don't. You don't. I'm like. Hey, I gotta go find a bathroom.
Okay, go to the bathroom.
I love you so much.